A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's time. It's time to yeet all over the place, huh? Huh? That's what I'm talking about.
I don't even have no paper towels up here.
Okay, you know what? You ain't got to make it now.
I didn't. You said what?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the most must-see wrestling review and live reaction show on all of YouTube. I'm talking about A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. What's up, everybody?
Woo-hoo!
It's the final Monday Night Raw for WrestleMania 41.
Finale.
You understand what is going on,
and
guys?
It better be good. It better be the best Monday Night Raw I have seen all year, or I'm coming for you, Dwayne.
What? No, you're
DJ.
Not. No, you're not. You'll be getting nowhere near any of these Samoans. You understand? I'm just saying what I'm saying. We did predictions. If you missed it, and now you know. I'm talking about on Just Alex's channel of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. It was me, it was B, it was the wrestling historian, Steven Sandridge, Marked by Wrestling. We were on his channel yesterday. We dropped it. We talked about it. It was it's like a 3-hour plus event. I want to thank Just Alex for hosting us once again on his channel. We laid it down and we said how it's going to go down. Whether or not our predictions will hit or miss, you never know. You never know. You got to keep it locked with us for WrestleMania. So before we get going, first off, thank you all so much for joining us. We've got channel mascots. If you're the OGs, you already know. If you're new, let me go ahead and introduce, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the most must-see wrestling review, live reaction channel mascots in all the land. Coming in first is the original channel mascot. She is a Shih Tzu Terrier of Terror, weighing in at 15 pounds. Give it up for the one and only Bone Crusher. The other channel mascot, she is a mini golden doodle mix, weighing in at 25 pounds from parts unknown. Give it up for the one and only Stella, the storyteller, Rose.
How much was she?
Last time we weighed her, she was about 25 pounds.
No, I'm sorry. Poopy.
She was 15 pounds.
Oh, okay.
She was 15
They're getting
pounds.
closer.
They're getting closer. All right, the Ring General is kicking things off. He looks a little agitated. And Michael Cole has gotten up from the announce table and is coming into the ring. So, who's up in the house? What are we typing? What are we putting in there?
A goal for Super Chats.
Goal for Super Chats. All right, let's see what my man has got to say, because Gunther's a little irritated.
Ooh, why are you getting in his face?
Hold on.
Are you afraid of me?
Oh, Gunther's getting that Dom treatment.
Wow.
Hold on. He's getting that Charlotte Flair treatment. What?
They're doing it to all the heels now? How's anybody ever going to talk? He's on crack? Sorry, I couldn't hear you over the audience.
I don't think that's what he said. We've got a lot of people over here on
Sophie
YouTube,
Dothy,
a lot of people
Samantha
on X. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Ooh, he snatched the mic, y'all. Screw your questions.
Oh, wow.
Tell him, Red Skull.
Oh, he is salty.
I can't wait to see him and Braun Breaker really go, because I know they'll go for a while.
They can do it.
Mm-hmm.
They can do it.
True story.
No lies detected.
My drink was mostly ice. I hate that.
All right, let's go ahead and get that ticker up.
Yeah, let me give a shout out to the mods. So Sophie Dophie is in the house.
OG Triple OG, we acknowledge you.
Samantha Poole is in the house.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
We're listening.
What up, Samantha? So what do you mean somebody like Jey Uso, huh? What you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
Huh? He said, nice Stella Rose.
Put your chest out. Put some hair on your chest.
Here.
Ow! Get off my broken foot.
So,
No, you won't.
I mean, he says Jay cannot lace my boots on his best day.
Why do I only see two mods in here? Am I
That's
tripping?
all we need. That's all we need.
But we have a lot of them. Where's Dulcie Chatham?
They're going to come in. That's all we need. Thank y'all so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw's live watch along. Listen to this crowd.
You got a big old mouth. A bath with an F?
He said, I took a bath in your brother's blood.
Saying blood a lot.
Okay. This is what I want to hear.
He got to make Gunther believe. He got to beat him bad. Not no surprise roll up.
My mother.
They're so close on him, he's going to come out of somewhere, I think. I feel like, why are you so close on him? Or did he go up on them like that?
Oh, so. Okay, no, Jey Uso. Okay, so this was just Gunther.
For now.
Gunther's. See, what I'm seeing here is Jay done got up under his skin.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting. It's a two-way street for me. It's like Gunther got up. Jay got up under Gunther's skin, like a thorn or like a fly buzzing around, or it's almost like he got up under the skin in a way to say, "How dare you think you're in the same league with me? That I even have to come out here and waste my time, waste my breath on the likes of you scum."
That's how 3 Diglets adds to corporate CA. Okay, so let's go to Anthony. That's who I have as first in line. So member and first in line.
Yeah.
What's up, Anthony? Mania week.
That's right. That's what I'm talking about. We acknowledge.
Yes, we got T-Man CEO YEET plus Drake in the house.
What up, T-Man?
Yes, let me see whatever members we have in the house, y'all. Hold up.
Hold
up. Wait a minute.
Let me put some pippin in it.
Okay, so do we have any more members in here? Dang, where's everybody at?
We got a lot of people in here. Thank y'all so much.
We do,
the
but
members,
I'm saying, like, I only see 2 members and 2 mods. I ain't never seen that.
Show up.
That's crazy.
All right, coming out first, we got Liv Morgan. Now, this is a matchup right here. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be very telling. Liv Morgan is going one-on-one.
What you doing?
With the role model, Bayley. And this is ahead of their tag team matchup. Why are you walking without a boot?
It's just right here. All right.
Okay, this woman has fractured her foot in 12 places.
It was not 12 places. It was only 3 places.
Bone disintegrated. She's supposed to have a boot. Where is the boot?
It's right here. It was hot. I just wanted to relax my foot.
And then watch this go.
No,
Pack a pop once again.
no.
All right, let me go ahead and run this down real quick.
Wait, let's
Liv
say hi
Morgan.
to Just Alex.
Ladies and gentlemen, we said this earlier in the broadcast. Let's go ahead and mention it one more again. Just Alex of Alex's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. I'm talking about the big dog is in the house. We did our predictions for WrestleMania 41 on his channel, not ours, on his. Go check him out right now. Just Alex's World. We did this just yesterday.
Don't check it out right now. Check it out after the show.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Alex, are you going to be doing a post-show review, my brother, of Monday Night Raw?
How could he not?
Are you going to be doing a post-show review? I want to make sure I got you on that. So we laid it out, man. We went in hard. And this is a 3-hour plus prediction show. We also did it with Marked by Wrestling's Steven Sandridge. I want to give a big thank you once again to Just Alex for hosting us one more time, one more again on his channel. We got into it. We laid it out. We did not agree, but we can always agree to disagree without being disagreeable.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? So we had a great time. We really laid out what we thought was going to go down. It's anybody's guess. I'm excited. I was more excited about the predictions than I am about WrestleMania. But
oh my gosh.
Hey, look, we got Raw, we got SmackDown. Let's just see how it shakes out. All right, let me run it down real quick before we get down on this first match. Liv Morgan, Bayley, or to give the shout out to Anthony. Fareed Saheed is up in the house. CJ LaChapelle.
What up, Fareed, CJ?
Now, I already know, CJ, you are rooting for Liv Morgan to beat the brakes off of Bayley. Wait,
why you messing with him? Why you messing with him?
I flipped that, reverse it.
Yeah, flip it and reverse it.
So I'm just kidding on that. JR Dugan, what's up? I'm the one and only Jody Bennett. Woo! What up, Jody?
What up, Jody?
That's what I'm talking about. Patrick Case is up in the house. Now, I'm trying to get my energy up. Your boy has not been feeling good all day. But I took a little rest. And I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, B's been out and about all darn day.
All right, Michael Thomas, what is going on? Good to see you. Michael Thomas, what is going on, my friend? JR Dugan, Justin Hollencrane is up in the house. Aaron Drew, what's up, Aaron Drew?
What's up, everybody?
Let me see who else we have up in the house at the 17-minute. You know what? I'm going to make it at the 18-minute mark. Let me wait 5 more seconds because I got to give a big shout to my baby sis. Mwah! Love you, baby sister. Thank you so much at the 18-minute mark for coming in here, showing that love. We got Elizabeth J. What's up, Elizabeth? Good to see you again.
What's up?
Heart emoji to you.
Good to see you, Elizabeth.
We got a Hall of Rob over here. What up, Hall? I'm glad you're here for it because we're here for it. Also, I want to ask y'all on a scale of 1 to 10, and you can think about it. Maybe wait until after Monday Night Raw is over, but I want to know on a scale of 1 to 10, how are y'all feeling about WrestleMania 41, night 1 and night 2? Are you feeling it? Are you not feeling it? Scale of 1 to 10. 0 meaning absolute booty. You're not here for it. 10 is all the yeets. Okay.
All the yeets.
All the yeets. So I would really like to know how y'all feel about that. I only saw your prediction, the men's triple threat match for Mania. Sophie, you got to go back and watch it. We dropped some gospel. You understand? We dropped some knowledge. We laid it out. And it was nice. We had a real nice conversation. It was some great banter. It was interesting. Look at Bianca. Bianca's been in that gym, boy. She's looking sculpted.
She's wearing green, though, in that. Let's see what color
That's the Wicked Witch colors. It's the Wicked Witch. I think you know that's right.
Wicked?
Wicked Witch. What's going on, Movie Queen? Good to see you up in here.
Every time I see it, I blow my mind.
Yeah, I know. You know that hurt. That was all noggin on the shoulder bone. She probably got concussed. Marcus Baker, what is going on, Marcus? Rick RT, what up, Rick? Good to see you, Brandon Thomas. Let me see. I don't know when Aleister Black is going to show up. You know, we asked the question, who do we think Orton's going to face at Mania? We threw out some possibilities. Aleister Black was one of them. Sami Zayn was another one. We also talk about the possibility of a Rusev coming back to do the do. Anybody's guess. I was on the Sammy train, but then just Alex done turned me, and now I'm all about Rusev Fujiria coming in here and putting in that work. So long as Lana's by his side, I think that'd be really cool. What's up, Sean Swaby?
Sean Swaby.
Good to see you, my friend. Let me see what we got over here. Young Hung Ho, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, Young. Shelly Ray Lynn, what is going on, Shelly? Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. If you're new to the channel, thank y'all so much for joining us for our Monday Night Raw live watch along. We hope you enjoy yourself. We know a lot of people do this in this space, and we appreciate you spending some time with us here on Monday Night Raw. Thank y'all so much. Here she is. Here's Bayley. Now, here's the thing. We saw Bayley wrestle Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria. Be careful when taking Lyra Valkyria. And things did not go quite the way that Bayley had intended. And she was a little salty at the end of that match. Now, I see Lyra's in her corner. I'm wondering who's going to win this match because I'm good with either or. I know CJ's already got Bayley, but
of course.
It's making me wonder. It's making me wonder. Where's Raquel? Wasn't Raquel? Oh, there she is. Okay, I was about to say.
Dossie said about 7-inch rock on the back of a milk cartons out of 10. Oh, about 7 rock on the back of a milk cartons, right. 10. I guess that wasn't an inch. That was a quotation for the rock on the gotcha.
Now, Silverdova over here. See, now Silverdova, you starting to get out a lot of pocket now. You know what I'm saying? You starting to get a little out of pocket. Talking about, do I need a cane to walk, old man? Hey, let me tell you something. I'll tell you what I'll put that cane. Let me tell you what I'm going to stick that cane.
Wow.
Okay, you keep flapping them gums, Silverdova. Old man A's gonna come on. He's gonna walk all the way down there in the flow rider. He'll show you what you're gonna do with that cane.
Yeah, so Three Diglets, what happened was when Gunther was out here, A said that basically Gunther was acting like he was feeling like Jey was beneath him. How dare him act like he's on his level? And I said, you mean about how Three Diglets feels about Corpsier?
I said, ouch. Ouch.
It is how he feels about Corpsier.
I don't know, man. I think deep down inside, he loves him like a, you know, when you bite into a candy bar and get to that soft, gooey center. I think that's this relationship. They've got the hard exterior.
No.
But there's a gooey center on the inside.
That's me and Three Diglets' relationship. That ain't him and Corpsier.
All right, I could be wrong on that.
Me too, Elizabeth. Me too.
Mean Mershezi Best is up in here. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Mean Mershezi.
Jay Hicks is up in the building.
Hey, Jay.
Jude of Stratford.
Hey, Jude. How you doing, Jude?
I love it. Justin Hollicrane says a 10. Sophie says an 8. Okay, Samantha Justin. A 9. Michael a 5. Jude a 10.
Samantha a 9. Really? Okay.
Hall of Rob says a 10. Elizabeth said some yeets. I'm going to give it a 6. That's fair.
Oh, CJ said no interest for Bayley. I won't stand for that. The disrespect.
Yeah, some people are already dropping it. Yeah.
Hi, Robert Nelson.
If you're new, one thing I like to do to break the ice, I always like to ask people where they're from and what is the current temperature. So what is the current temperature and where are you chatting from? Please just drop it in the chat. Just an icebreaker to get to know one another. Brooklyn 63. I don't know why
Three Diglets cracked me up.
Medina, Ohio 65. Fareed says I'm giving this an 8. Brooklyn 53.
Brooklyn.
JR said an 8. Samantha Poole says 55 there in New York City.
New York City.
Let me see what we got over here. Braylon. What's up, Braylon?
Nebraska. Oh, hey, Braylon.
Dylan Danger's in the building.
Ooh-wee. 54 in Nebraska. I would think it'd be colder in Nebraska than that.
Sophie is not in Florida. Okay, I got you. Yeah, look, Liv Morgan needs to fight dirty because she's a heel.
Kings.
I expect heels, what up, Three Kings, to fight dirty. That's what they're supposed to do.
That's what they're supposed to do.
Look, let me tell you something.
I love that she slapped her and then rolled out of the ring and ran. That is heel stuff right there.
If anybody remembers Mr. Fuji back in the day.
How can you forget Mr. Fuji?
Old school manager, Mr. Fuji. He had a little salt pouch right here. And when the ref wasn't looking, he would take that salt pouch and just right in the eyes.
We
every
should
time.
all do that.
I need everybody to carry around a Mr. Fuji salt pouch.
Everybody should. Somebody attack you, just throw some salt. You ain't got to worry about a gun.
Suplex on the outside of the ring. Liv Morgan is taking it to Bayley. Uh-oh, blocked.
65 in Japan. You're in Japan right now, Anthony? Are you being serious?
That's pretty wild if you are.
79 in Fort Worth. Oh, Braylon, you're out there in Texas with just Alex.
75 degrees in China Grove, North Carolina.
Woo! Oh, Cameron Valencia carries a tahine pouch. So you could have it if you need to put it on some watermelon or some fruit, and you could also use it as a weapon. Okay. That's what I'm talking about.
Tahine. That's going to burn on a different level.
Exactly. It's like mace.
No.
I love it. That's a really good idea.
You got to do just enough to blind your opponent.
I'm wearing a tahine patch to Vegas this weekend.
You can't use pepper spray, man.
It's not pepper spray. It's tahine.
It's on the same level. The Scoville scale. I've seen this on Hot Ones. Tampa, Florida. All right, Elizabeth, I got you. 77. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait, how y'all a couple degrees apart in Texas? Huh?
That's how, because
y'all like Texas is a big place, actually.
It's a big place, exactly.
Hall of Rob. How you doing? Oh, 83 and we got 3 different weathers for Texas.
I love it. 72 degrees in hot Atlanta, Columbus, Ohio. 62 for Vinny. What up, Vinny?
Hey, DTB. Hey, Vinny. How did Raw start? With Gunther coming out, being all shaken and irritated and getting booed like Dom and Charlotte. 69 in Lake Tatonka?
Yeah. Are we talking about
No, what is this? Lake Minnetonka? Is that like from Prince? You've got to take a dip in Lake Minnetonka.
Yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Is that what we're talking about? Firefighter Jimmy, thank you for your service. I'm terribly sorry you've had a terrible, terrible weekend. I want to say right now, real men cry. Nothing wrong with it. You got to let your emotions out. I cry once a quarter. And,
okay.
Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do.
You cry once a quarter? Where am I?
I don't know where to be found.
Nowhere to be found.
But the reality is, I'm glad that you're with us. And if nothing else, I hope that you're able to have a good time and forget about your troubles, at least for a couple of hours, brother.
Absolutely. 72 in Southern Mississippi.
Robert Nelson, how are you, my friend? Thank you for joining us again, guys. We appreciate you. 65 in Japan. All right. So, Anthony, if you're in Japan, real quick, what time is it? And I need an AM or PM. Quick.
Teflon Don the Mod Father.
Hold on. How you doing? Good to see you. I got to ratchet it up every single time for you. I love you that much, my father. Good to see you. Cameron Valencia is in the building. 80 degrees over there in Florence, South Carolina. Jody, that's not bad. 62 in Albany, New York. It's a little chilly for me. Titicaca. Oh, it's 69 in Lake Titicaca. That's what it is.
That's why I didn't want to say that, because it looked like
that was like Ace Ventura. Shikaka. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Fareed, you don't understand CJ's obsession with Bayley. It's a little on the cuckoo side, but we love you. Michael Thomas said, bless you, eh?
Did I sneeze?
9:27 a.m. He really is in Japan.
Well, that's awesome. I cannot be. You're from the future. You're literally chatting with us from the future. That's awesome. So that's amazing.
Don't
Glad
tell
you're having a
us
good
what
time.
happens tomorrow. I want it to be a surprise.
I understand you, Cameron. I understand you. Bayley face first into the
I'm
middle
sorry,
turnbuckle.
CJ, but you know your obsession with Bayley is a little cuckoo. You know that. Come on now. You know I love you, but I got to be real. Come on.
Just Alex, I got the shirt. We got a couple
Well,
haters.
what do we have over here? We got a couple haters.
A couple haters.
We both got those shirts. Maybe we should wear those shirts this weekend when we are forced.
Bada boom! Realest YouTubers in the room. How you doing? Yeah, man.
And
So
you can't teach that.
here's the reality of the situation. We're finalizing it today. We're finalizing it today, but yeah, we might be making that trip. We might be making that trip. I'll put it to you like this. We'll be doing our Friday night SmackDown live watch along. We're either doing it from the studio or we're doing it live on the Las Vegas Strip, baby. So I'm not quite sure what we're going to do yet. Hey, Firefighter, you're wearing the same shirt. All right. Then once again, I salute you.
Woohoo!
All right, this match is not bad. It's gotten kicked up a little bit. It started off a little slow. We got a cover by Bayley. We got a two.
Pretty Richie's in the house.
What up, son?
How you doing, son? How you doing?
I gotta tell you, I don't know what it is about Live Valkyria. She's done something with the makeup. She looks a little lighter. She looks great. She did something. Usually there's something, I don't know how to say it, but she looks like she got a good night's rest. I don't know how to say it. She's looking well. She's looking well.
Well, for a lot of these people, when I see them out of their makeup, I actually think they're prettier than under all the makeup. It just depends on the person.
It's funny you would say that. I felt the exact same way about JC Jane. I saw a YouTube video with her, Cora Jade, and CM Punk. And I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I didn't even know who JC Jane was at first. I was like, who that with all of them? And I was like, wait a minute. JC Jane? I was like, okay, JC. Someone's a natural beauty. You don't need all that Maybelline. I was like, go ahead with your bad self.
I don't know about beauty, but she looked better.
Wow. JC Jane. I mean, I'm taken, so I'm just letting you know I love you. You don't need the makeup. Don't listen to her.
I did say she looked better without the makeup.
Don't listen to her. Did I repeat what you said? I wouldn't say beauty. Okay.
I said it in the Grinch voice.
I mean, well, I wouldn't say beauty. We're almost 200 strong across all streaming platforms. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us here on Monday Night Raw as this match is still underway. Bayley, Liv Morgan. They're looking good. They're looking strong. Bayley just got rocked by a knee by Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan is now trying to put the nail in this coffin. And denied. Liv is rocked. She's rocked.
Oh, that's nice, Cameron. Thank you.
But does not capitalize with the cover. Not going to work if it's too close to the rope.
Oh!
Okay, barely. Ooh!
Yeah.
Raquel interferes. And now you got Lyra bombing on Raquel.
Oh! Foot to the face.
Just ate a little shoe polish. Ooh, Raquel trying to get up on the ropes. Ooh! Hoo-hoo! Bayley done took out Raquel. She knocked out cold.
Oh!
Bayley just had a back adjustment. She just saw the chiropractor.
Oh, but she held her so she couldn't get it. Oh, CJ, your girl got the victory.
Great match.
Great match.
Great
nice
ending.
match. CJ, I know you happy. I like the leather pants. Liked her with the bandana. That was good. Good match.
Yes, indeed. This will now have co-signed on
absolutely
my
Three Diglets
prediction.
He's Is he touching her hair? Like, let me pet you.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, you don't know when you'll ever have the opportunity to touch a WWE superstar's hair again. So I kind of get it, but
Be
don't
funny
do
if
that.
he just smelled it like.
That'd be me. But like, snap that selfie. All right, the first super chat of the night, starting off right, none other than the Three Kings. Yes, indeed. Big circle message. Here we go once again. All AJ, all in the camera. Always got to make everything about you. This is why I didn't feel bad when you hurt your foot at the end of last year. Go back to TNA, AJ Styles.
I appreciate you doing that back to him after you did it to me last time.
That scared me. I'm not going to lie to you. Three Kings. Hey, my heart, it's sunk. That scared me for a second because the thing is, you got people who be talking crap in here, and you still gotta keep a brave face. Be like, "Oh, dang! Did you just say something about my mama?" But
about my mama,
you turned it around. All right. Yeah, I agree. Tiffany Stratton is actually much better without all the makeup.
Hey, Aaron.
Plus, her makeup isn't always blended correctly. Sometimes we've seen this raccoon eye thing, which, you know, basically means it's lighter on the eye than you are on the rest of the face. And I don't understand why women do that. It stands out. It just looks crazy.
I think they're trying to avoid dark circles or something, but I mean, it's weird, these different phases of makeup that people are going through these days where they're putting on hours worth of makeup and then they make the shape of their face look different. They look so different that you're like, I wouldn't even recognize you.
Yeah, I like a natural beauty. You know, you go out with somebody, they got all the makeup, they're looking good. You see them on Tinder or whatever, you do your swiping.
You ain't never swiped on Tinder a day in your life.
What I'm saying is that at some point, you're going to be in the room with this person in the morning and they're going to come out the bathroom and it's going to be all, who are you? Where's the girl I was with last night? Because you done took all of this off. And it is wild sometimes. No, I don't think Becky Lynch is going to show up. I saw a video clip, Movie Queen. I saw a video clip of her talking and she said she's out. Like she's done wrestling. So my husband still wrestles. And so then people were like, oh, they're like, oh, well, you know. But she said she was out.
For now, she's out. But you know what? We change all the time. And she might decide she's back in. You know how Rock was like, are you in or you're out? I'm out. You can't be out.
No, he's out.
You're in.
Is he?
I was never in. You got to be in to be out. Then I'm in. Then you're in, but you can't be out.
You seen Dwayne?
You seen Dwayne?
I ain't seen him no kind of way. Yeah, I mean,
I'm so sorry, firefighter Jimmy. We're going to keep praying for you, our friend.
You know, that's right. Yeah, I think it is her NXT look. And I like it. I like it, Elizabeth. I really do. I think she looked nice. She looked well rested. She's ready to go into WrestleMania. She's gonna try. I said it. You got to watch predictions because I don't want to give too much of it away. But I also said, you know, you got to watch the go home shows because sometimes your predictions might shift a little bit depending on how those shows go. So we'll have to see. Yep. You could be right on that, Vinny. You could be right.
Wise Man is waiting. Why are you waiting for Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns tried to attack you, and CM Punk had to come to your rescue. You're waiting for him to do what? Slap you around?
I would not characterize that as Roman Reigns trying to attack the Wise Man.
What was he doing? Straightening his tie in the corner?
He was trying to have a conversation.
With his hands on him in the corner up against the ropes?
I mean, you got to pull
by the neck?
First off, you can't hear me when I'm talking this close. Sometimes I got to pull you in. But like, hey,
by my throat up against the thing in my face? Oh, that's a whole different conversation.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. A has grabbed B by the throat and B is not mad at it. Jaganoff. For those that don't know, that's our new spoof characters that we do. Jack Antoff, Betsy Betwetter.
Samantha, what kind of beard? Like a short beard, or what, a medium beard, or like a long trucker beard? You know, he had a beard. Y'all remember, if y'all ever go back and watch our COVID videos when COVID was on, he had a COVID beard.
I did.
Every man had a COVID beard. It was the weirdest thing. People who never in their lives had beards were like, why not?
I had the COVID beard. I had the beard oil. I had the hot comb. I was pressing that, boy. It was slick. But then eventually I'm just like, okay, this thing's got to go.
Yeah, Michael Thomas. Go. That's how we get more members, huh? A and B After Dark. Hello.
TNA Santino territory. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know, my hairline ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Okay. It ain't what it once was, but that's okay. I don't even know where's that coming from. I don't even understand.
I don't know. Is he talking about you, AJ, or AJ Styles?
I have no. AJ Styles got a lovely full head of hair. Lovely full head of hair, because my girlfriend had surgery today. I know you said we're gonna be praying for you on that, because her inside. So Bob Friday, you're definitely going through it right now.
Yeah, you are.
You're definitely going through it. And it's interesting. I had a email conversation with a vendor, and I basically said, you know, everybody's going through it, because that vendor had been a little curt, you know, which was a little unusual for them. I didn't apologize afterwards, and I said, you know, right now it seems like everybody's going through something, and that's the thing. That's the thing about what we do here. We've said this many times. We don't know what people are going through in life, and not everybody handles stress the same way.
And that's what my other video channel's about.
Yeah, put that in the chat. Put that in the chat. And so it's always best to be kind, you know. Now, granted, there are some people that deserve to catch these hands, but you want to be kind. You want to be kind. You don't know what people are going through, and it's just better to lead with honey than vinegar. You know what I mean? And that's what we try to do with this channel. We try to keep it positive, try to have some fun. We don't want to get too negative. There are a lot of other people out there that get all into the dirt.
There's more than enough negativity go around. And it is actually not hard to be negative. It's easy to be negative. It's harder to find something, you know, positive to say. Yeah.
Yeah. We do the best we can. Let me see what you're talking about.
What?
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Hold on. Because I see Movie Queen says A&B almost has 20 subscribers. I don't understand. Movie Queen, what are we referring to?
No. I put up that our goal for tonight was to get 20 super chats to help fund our Vegas WrestleMania experience, and that if we meet it, then we'll give more behind the scene Vegas content to our viewers this weekend. Take you along with us to Vegas.
If we go. Oh, wow.
Oh.
Look at this right here.
Denise Salzado's doing a live watch along from Vegas. Was it another one?
I don't know. Did
he break another one?
Marked by Wrestling is in the chat on my phone, so I'm trying to see what's going on here. Wow. All right, so let's see. His son, Mark by Wrestling's son, might have broke his wrist or hand. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here, so we'll see what we got. Wingstop. She loves her some Wingstop.
I do. I can't have it all the time, but I do.
Yeah, Pretty Richie remembers. So A had a beard and wasn't a big fan of Roman at that point during COVID. No lies about that. I was not on the Roman train.
Were you watching back then, or you just went back and watched our old videos?
Not on the Roman train back then, boy. I came around. Here's Rhea Ripley. dropping a promo. Let's see what we got here. Pulled on the heartstrings that I had left.
Oh, so
watching
she's
you
trying to go
pout and
back
moan.
full heel.
Look, Rhea can be as salty as she wanna be. The reality is this: on that night, Io was just 3 seconds better than Rhea Bloody Ripley. And that she can't seem to stomach. That she cannot seem to live with. Huh? You cannot live with your own failure. And where did that bring you? Back to me. Three Kings with another super chat. Yes, indeed. Val Venus music hits. Hello, ladies. Where's the towel? Can I get a towel? The
He
big
was so
Valboski. Man, maybe I need to do that in Vegas. You know, that's how we got to do. I'll be on the strip, like you see
Trying
all
to
those
earn
people
some
over
money.
there.
Oh,
Do something strange for a piece of change. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. I love that, Just Alex. I love that. JR Dugan just subscribed to your channel.
oh, thanks, J.R. Dugan.
What up, Benny? Good to see you. Peyton Warlon. Good to see you. Thank you. We appreciate the shirts. All right, I've caught up in the chat. You know, if we do go out to Vegas this weekend, maybe it's time for me to get a Vegas tattoo. We looked at it last time. I don't think we did anything about it.
Maybe. That'd be something.
I mean, so here, I won't get into the details of my first ever tattoo, but it was in Las Vegas. It was on a little show called Inked. Yes, I did Inked, Corey Hart's tattoo show. I forget what season it was. I'd have to look it up. But yeah, that was my first tattoo ever on a little show called Inked. We went out to Las Vegas and did that show. It was quite the experience. And we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it at that. What do we think of John Cena, Peyton? Let me tell you.
Nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. What's your thoughts on it?
I think that John Cena does not care enough to make me care if he wins another title at this point. I don't want it to happen at WrestleMania. He's not doing enough for me.
John Cena is supposed to be there for Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not so much concerned about how I feel about John Cena as I am about the lack of participation from The Rock. We talked about that on last night's prediction show on Just Alex's channel as well. You can't start all this and then just up and bounce. You know what I mean? So I need something, and I'm hoping and praying to the wrestling gods of old.
Right.
That The Rock has the wherewithal, has the testicular fortitude to show up at WrestleMania and do something. Oh. Okay, he broke his finger. He's getting it casted now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's why he's not in here. Gotcha.
And we'll sign his cast. Old school. All right, Julian Creed is over here trying to take it to Rey Mysterio. The match is not too shabby. Rey's going up. Oh. Chad Gable just interfered. Ref did not see it. Took out Rey Mysterio. How dare you lay hands? LWO's getting involved right now. Everybody's chaos and mayhem up in here. Look at American Made, huh? Look at Diamond Mine. Everybody, the referee said, everybody, get out, like Three Diglets would say. What's going on, Chris Brannon?
What up, Chris?
So I got to tell you, John Cena, I don't know. Look. We have to just kind of let this thing play out with John Cena and whatever he's going to do. There's two schools of thought here. John Cena is fully heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like last year, I was not 100% sure that The Rock was really going to be heel and stay heel. I thought we were getting played, but no, he played that thing till the very end. So Cena is going to be just full heel for a good minute, and it is what it is. Or, and like I said, and this could still be a possibility, this could be a situation where Cena and Cody are playing The Rock as a way to get back at The Rock. I can't
imagine, but
I know it's a long shot. But what I'm saying is, for the last 2 years, there have been some people that have been trying to take out the powers that be, that being The Rock, that being Roman Reigns, the bloodline. We hear Seth Rollins talk about it all the time. And no one seems to be able to do it. The bloodline continues on. They continue to rise in power. Jacob Fatu's fighting for the United States Championship this weekend. So what I'm basically getting at here is this could be in a storyline, long-term storytelling sort of way. This could be the ultimate red herring, the ruse, where we set up The Rock. And we gotta it's like going undercover. It's like New Jack City, Ice-T. You gotta do what you gotta do to get Nino Brown to believe that you're one of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. He be aging himself a lot with those comments.
I'm fine with that because New Jack City was a bomb film.
Rockabye, baby.
No, this. Yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
So I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, okay. So I didn't actually mention this. He's not healer. He's a human being. He's a flawed human being, is what he is, Pretty Richie. He's a flawed human being. I am just like you. I'm just a human. You are just like me. I'm just a human. We all stand or sit when we pee. I'm just a human.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just a human being. Anybody remember that movie?
Oh my gosh.
Somebody remembers that movie. I promise you. I promise you.
Promise you.
Fear of a black hat. All right. So we'll have to see. B got a Roman Reigns tattoo. Nope.
Oh.
Don't put ideas in her head. She has a Jack Sparrow tattoo.
I could have Roman on the other thigh.
That's a big.
His big old face right here looking at you. Would you feel gay if you're looking at Roman's face? Oh, sorry.
Emotional damage. Rey Mysterio over here. Still trying to do what he can do. Laying it on. Ooh. Wow. Rey went sliding out the ring, got caught. Look at this power.
Look at the power.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what Diamond Mine is all about. They'll always be Diamond Mine to me.
I mean,
carrying him up the steps. And your big miss is here. Good evening, Lauren Biggs.
Hey.
That's hilarious. Okay, I got to read this. Actually, I'm gonna read this. This is quite hilarious. Rock and Cena working on a new movie called "You Can't See Us" in theaters everywhere this summer.
Oh my
Rated R
gosh.
for Ratchet. I love it, Lauren. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so Mark by Wrestling's taking care of his son. He broke his hand. Sent some prayers and some love and some thoughts to the family. Mark by Wrestling, but he's going to be doing his live watch along for NXT tomorrow night. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. We'll be in the chat as well. He might be, Elizabeth. He just might be. Chris Frisbee, you can't watch Raw for free unless you got your friend's Netflix passcode, and Netflix be cracking down on passcode sharing. So yeah, it's on Netflix. It is what it is. It's not terribly expensive, although they'll be raising their prices all the time. I remember the good old days of Netflix when
Don't
you
you have
used
an
to.
old puppet? Yes, they did. It was just that we were distracted during the wrong time.
Here we go. Here it is. I remember the good old days of Netflix. You would order a DVD, one would come in the mail. Now it's just $1 billion deals. There you go. Uh-oh. El Grande Americano is out here.
Where did he come from?
What is going on here? Ray's trying to unmask him. He's trying to unmask him. He might get it. No. We got to cover. Ray kicked out of 2. Oh. That's right. It's like Superman. You never see him in the same place at the same time as Chad Gable. This is facts. We got to cover.
Woohoo!
Ray with the dub.
Hard
fought match. Great contest. Give it up for Rey Mysterio, ladies and gentlemen. I see a little blood on the tongue. I think he might have bit something in the mouth a little bit. All right. El Grande just lamb blasted Rey Mysterio. LWO. How is all of LWO getting rocked by this guy? What is going on? All right, there we go. Michael Cole is like, Adam Pearce has got to do an investigation. This is Boulder Dash. Hold up, Americano's going up. He's going up to the top rope. He's about to do a dive. Oh, he just took out Rey Mysterio. You know, I got to tell you, I'm looking at his face and I can understand now why.
So what is that? That's like some kind of steel or metal plate?
It's a piece of metal. It's a dang weapon.
It's like a brass knuckles for your forehead.
Exactly what it is. Look at that. Bam.
Wow.
Sticks the landing.
And still couldn't win.
I'm looking at his face. I'm not convinced. I know some people think that it's Chad Gable, but I don't think it's Chad Gable under there.
I mean, those are the same people who, thought that what was his name with the twin?
The Usos? The Bellas?
Come on, y'all. The one who shaved his beard and then said he was...
Oh, Elias?
Elias. Like, I was seeing his picture, his merch, but I couldn't get the name.
That most certainly was not the same person.
No, of course not. That's what I'm saying.
It's not the same person. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's... I'm not convinced that's Chad Gable. That's definitely somebody else. For real. Thank y'all so much for the super chat. CJ LaChapelle bringing it in. Yes, indeed. I just rewatched it. The crowd really popped for Bayley's win.
He rewatched it.
Yeah, they did. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. I will say this much though.
Did you miss his super chat?
Who?
CJ's. Oh, he's on it right now. Oh, got you.
That's what I just read. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be honest with you. I'm not convinced that they're going to win the tag team belts at WrestleMania. I'm not convinced. I mean, anything is possible. We might get a swerve, but I'm not totally convinced, CJ. But we'll see. We'll see. But thank you so much for that super chat. Thank y'all who have super chatted. Thank you for supporting us like you do. I love that, Dawsey, from earlier. Not that there's anything wrong with it.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
That's hilarious. Thank y'all for sending him some love. 3 Diglets. Come on, 3 Diglets. This is what I'm talking about. Can we light up some sage up in there? Huh? Somebody's always getting hurt. I do have some sage. If we need to do a cleansing up in there, we can do it.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I will say this much: sage stink, but let's just go ahead and let's do a cleansing. I should do it at work.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Should do it before a board meeting. Let me just go ahead and just cleanse this room. Thank you, 3 Diglets, for that super chat. Jackie Redmond over here trying to talk to your boys, the New Day. You know, maybe I should cut my hair like Kofi.
You ready for it to be short? You tired of the long?
It's all on the side right here. Just cut this whole thing. Let's have it right here at the top. Show of hands. You got your boys in New Day talking to Jackie Redmond. Does anybody believe that the New Day are going to beat the War Raiders and get those tag team titles? Yay or nay? Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Thumbs up or a thumbs down. Do you think that the New Day are going to beat the War Raiders for the tag team championships? Get the tussin. Get the tussin, son. Just rub it in there. Get a little kitty litter too. Yeah, I might get an AJ Lee tattoo. She wants to. We'll get a. What you mean?
You won't let me get a Roman Reigns one?
You just said you're gonna do it. You just said it. I'll get an AJ Lee tramp stamp. I don't think that Brock Lesnar is El Grande, El North Americano. El Grande is pretty cut up, like a julienne salad. And yeah, Brock's a little bigger in the waist. All right, here we come. The man with the fantastic hairline, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
We don't want none.
There we go.
We don't want none.
You could get a Bayley tattoo, CJ, but my question to you, my friend, is where would you get it?
You might as well.
How big would you get it? We need an incense burning in the background. Well, we got a lot going on set already, so I don't know about all that. I used to love me some incense. I used to burn incense all the time back in the day. It's just a little too potent.
A little too potent
for me. It's a little too potent. Okay, let me see here. Let me see. We'll be doing what you have been asking for, bringing back the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships. Well, you know what? That's going to get honorable mention. Let me go ahead and read that. Sophie Dolphy says, it looks like NXT will be doing what you have been asking for, bringing back the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships.
Oh, gosh.
Let me tell you something. If that's the fact, you're welcome, WWE, and you should have invited us to the table. You're welcome. We've been stumping for that forever. I think we might be the only ones. I don't know. In all of the wrestling world, we might be the only ones stumping for the women's division in NXT. I don't know. Now, you don't have to get into specifics about who you're doing this. Are we getting any responses?
I couldn't hear.
Okay. Mark
on
down
the
the
other one.
times that
I
you're
did.
writing this. Okay.
I did. But we got one that was like, read our name wrong. And then was like, oh, I mean, it's like, okay.
All right, then.
A&B
All right,
canvas.
then. They don't want none on my arse. That's that, CJ. You know what? I can't even be mad at that. As somebody that may or may not have one on his, I can't even be mad at that. Do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this much, though. I am excited. Finally, we're seeing Karrion Kross in a match. I don't know how long it's been since we've seen Karrion Kross in the squared circle. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's always a numbers game. If Scarlett's coming out there with him, she better get down with the get down, help her man out, and get that dub.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a good match. It should be a good match, but it's been a minute since we've seen Karrion Kross. And we've said this so many times. Now, obviously, you had McMahon with his fingers all over Karrion, just ruined him for the longest time. It took forever to get up from under what McMahon did to him. But when he was on NXT, it was week after week after week.
Right.
So it's about doggone time.
Movie Queen, that would be hilarious.
It's about doggone time. I'm gonna say that right now. We might, Sophie Dophie. We might. We're making the final decision this evening, actually. We might. Three Kings with another super chat. Yes, indeed. Karion hasn't wrestled on TV since September. Thank you for fact checking. September 2024.
Wow.
Now, I'm glad to see that he's been getting some TV time.
Mm-hmm.
But dude.
That's cray.
That's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
It's a really long time, bro.
Look at this right here. End of an era. Taker, Triple H, steel cage match. The last of a dying breed. I remember this. Thank you, Three Kings. I love that he pushed Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels super kicked him. And that was a 2.5 right there. 2.5. Taker barely kicked out of that. Tombstones him. You see that? You see that?
I remember that.
You see that?
Do you remember where we were when we watched that?
Ponce's house.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you something. We were watching that. We're talking Taker. We're talking Triple H. We're talking Shawn Michaels. We're talking all the feels, all the makings for a WrestleMania match.
Mm-hmm.
So we talked about this in the prediction show and Jose Alex's show. On paper, the matches look great. The card looks great. I'm just hoping that they deliver.
Yeah.
I want everything to be Mania caliber.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not just your average PLE.
Right.
Mania.
Yeah.
Okay, here's Karrion Kross.
Come on, Karrion.
Looks a little...
show us what you got.
Looks a little disheveled. He looks like a bear that's been hibernating for a while.
Right?
Just like, okay, man. Come on, dude. Come on.
Come on, Cletus. Come on.
All right, AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. Now, again, this is AJ Styles right now versus Karrion Kross. Are we going to see a little
well,
Paul
we already know that means AJ's going to win. But it's going to be a good match.
It'll be a good match. Be a good match. Okay, these two are Jack John right now. You know, I don't know why. For some reason, Karrion Kross right now reminds me of Judd Nelson's character in The Breakfast Club.
Oh,
I'm not even sure why that is.
that is interesting.
Yeah, he's
no, he does kind of the grunge character, the bad kid.
If anybody remember The Breakfast Club, Judd Nelson's character, classic film, The Brat Pack.
The Brat Pack.
Actually, I saw a picture of them rejoined. They said like 25 years later or something, all of the original cast members of The Breakfast Club, and everybody was like, you just see the original cast and you're just sitting there going,
well.
Is a catering IC champ. Yeah, who is this Apollo Crews everybody keeps referring to?
I don't know.
Is this a wrestler or see, there you go. Look at what she's doing. Look at what she's doing. What I tell you.
Wow.
That's what you do. That's heel stuff.
That's
You're
heel
outside
stuff.
the ring.
As well you should.
Get involved. The ref doesn't see it. That's classic heel moves.
Yep. I love it.
I love it. She don't need to wrestle, but you need to get involved, sister. Maybe she needs to carry the Fuji salt pouch. Pouch. You know what I'm saying?
Salt pack.
Samantha remembers that match like it was yesterday. I know that's right. Let me catch up in the chat. Wearing tights. I'm not mad at the tights. I don't know how I feel about I don't know.
We should get YEET matching tattoos. That's hilarious.
I don't know, man. I just
maybe Three Kings. Why'd you take your Raw hat off?
It's
You're just over it.
Yeah, I'm not really a hat person. I might wear it if we go out to Vegas, but or we got a SmackDown one too. No, I'm looking at Karion and I'm just, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Karrion Kross. Because it's like they're giving you a stable. The stable didn't work out. The entire stable gets the can. Or, we saw Pure Fusion Collective come out. They're still rocking that ridiculous name. I just feel like there needs to be a dynamic shift.
Yep.
If you're now floating on your own, I feel like you got to do some kind of shift. But I'm liking the aggression that we're seeing right now with Karrion Kross. The crowd is responding to that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. See.
Okay, do it.
Nah, man, get y'all a Scarlet, man. Get y'all a Scarlet. Get y'all a Scarlet. All right, what match are you looking forward to the most at WrestleMania? I'll be honest with you. I'm actually really, really, really looking forward to.
Let me see if we say it at the same time. You ready?
Bianca
Naomi
Belair.
and Jade. Okay.
No, I'm
equally as excited about that one too. But you're not looking forward to Naomi?
I am.
Just not as much.
No.
Okay.
No, I mean I'm looking forward to it.
Is that because of Naomi or Jade?
Jade.
You're not sure.
I'm looking forward to Naomi. No, I'm really more so invested in wondering and curious as to how this triple threat is going to play out. More so for Io and Bianca Belair. I feel like Rhea is going to do what she does, and that's good, and I'm looking forward to that. But I really want to see Io step up. I'm really curious to see if Bianca's going to get heelish. I'm very much looking forward to that match. I got to tell you, I'm really invested in that story. every single woman in that match can go in that ring. It's got my money all day. It's got my money all day. What about you, Rick RT? What about y'all? What match are you all looking forward to the most for WrestleMania?
Rick RT.
Pretty much he loves the Breakfast Club. What I tell you, don't you forget about me.
Hey.
Don't. Sincerely,
don't you
the Breakfast Club.
Forget about me. Why are you all up on me? Why are you all up on me?
Lauren Biggs has pretty much laid it on thick with this statement, and this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Hey, Chris.
What up, Chris? She's over here talking about how this year's Mania is off. They used to promote it every second of every hour of every minute of every day prior to, and we ain't got none of that.
Yeah, I replied to her in the thing. I agreed, man. And
we talked about that on the prediction show too. I said, where's the hype, man? Why is it that I don't have the feels?
Me too, JR.
Like I should have at this point.
Oh, Samantha Poole was most looking at Roman, Seth, and Uncle Phil.
Yeah, that's a match I'm not looking forward to all that much.
No, Road Dog. I'm
hoping
Karrion
it becomes
Kross was on fire, just the rest of his faction. Woo! Show us what you got, Kross. Show us what you got.
I do want to be pleasantly surprised with that match, but I'm not looking forward to that match as much as I probably should. There y'all go. Gotta give all these animals some snacks. None. That's funny. You gotta be looking forward to something. Gotta be something. Road Dogs. Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody.
That's right.
You see, it's me. It's good to see you, Road Dogs. He was fired at one point. They brought him back. And he grew his hair. So, what's going on, Roland Bird?
Did you hurt your ankle?
Good to see you.
I understand.
Yep, he's holding it. He's holding it.
See, while he's faking it and AJ's acting like he's concerned, you see what happens? I saw that coming. Do you watch wrestling AJ Styles? You didn't know what was happening?
Just lamb blasted him.
You know what? That's why sometimes I got to go for the heel, because the heel going to be outsmart you, then that's what you get.
Movie Queen, you ain't said nothing but a word right there, talking about the one and only Jacqueline coming back up in there.
Love him some Jacqueline.
I do, not as much as Jazz, but I do love me some Jacqueline. Ooh, big clothesline by AJ Styles. Kross is down.
Ow. Stop biting me. Get down. Get down.
I feel you, Road Dogs. I feel you.
Stop.
Yeah, I agree, JR. The mid-card matches are also what I'm more looking forward to than the main event matches. Yeah, it's kind of all over the map this year. I think for a lot of people too, about what they're looking forward to, what they're not looking forward to. It's going to be interesting. Did I hear Kamala's going to be in the Hall of Fame? We're talking about Kamala Harris. You know, when I beat her by a landslide, a lot of people were talking about Kamala.
You said she's going to be there at someone's ringside?
Kamala is going to be in the Hall of Fame. It's going to be great. A lot of people are talking about that. It's not quite like China.
You know, Road Dogs, we talked about
China.
We talked about this on our prediction show with Alex. And even though the hype has sucked and we're not happy about that, the reality is that when you look at all these cards on paper, it's going to be good. It is.
I'm coming in hot.
It's not going to be last year's, but last year was a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
There you go. Karrion Kross came up a little bit short. One phenomenal forearm, and it was a 1, 2, 3. Now, out comes Logan Paul. Logan Paul is here.
He better be. He's not. if he's not here, that just once again shows that even this build with Logan and AJ was nothing like LA Knight and Logan last year.
No.
I was going to say.
There we go. Music is hit.
Yeah, he usually does show up.
And here's the Maverick.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, folks. Do your job, Triple H. This is the last war before Mania.
But he does usually show up right before he's at an event.
The hostility.
I guess, Tyrell.
What up, Tyrell? Black Panther Gaming.
Agreed, Michael. What up, Tyrell?
If we go to Vegas, we gonna see you in Vegas again?
Who we gonna see?
Remember we saw Tyrell in Vegas that one time? I said, we go to Vegas, we gonna see you in Vegas again?
Was that who we saw in Vegas? We seen a few people in Vegas.
Well, yeah, but I think that was one of the first people we saw in Vegas.
The first person we saw in Vegas was Blood Ninja. Where is he anyway? I ain't seen Blood Ninja.
Oh, wait,
in
was
a
it Blood
minute.
Ninja?
Yeah.
Was it Tyrell?
No, it's Blood Ninja.
Blood Ninja. Blood Ninja. Sorry, Tyrell. Blood Ninja.
We couldn't find anybody who wanted to take him, Sophie Dophie.
What are you going to do? Give the tickets away? Yeah, no.
I was trying to actually give one of the tickets away to 3 Diglets or to Mark by Wrestling just so that he could still go with somebody. And I would go live in the room, but nobody wanted to do
anonymous.
He could wear a mask. El Grande does it.
We, for all we know, could be sitting next to him at a show
and
at any given moment. We wouldn't even know.
That's funny.
We wouldn't even know. There we go. There we go. Keep clicking them keyboards.
He's so good. I mean, I'm sorry, but he's so good at what he does, dude. Oh, gosh.
What's funny is Karrion Kross and Scarlett are still out there, and they got to just stand there for this whole thing. I'm wondering if he's going to bomb on them afterwards. I feel like Karrion Kross is going to come in the ring and do something to him. Yep, there he is. There he is. 2-on-1 right now. We got a 2-on-1 situation. You know what? Let's make this a triple threat match. Triple threats all around at WrestleMania. Karrion Kross, AJ Styles, Logan Paul. Ooh. Karrion Kross just got dropped by AJ. He said, get on out of here, Dusty. Uh-oh. Logan Paul with the women's right.
Did you just say with the woman's right?
That's what
that is so funny. Oh, no, that's, yeah, because remember he said, Rock, I'm for sale. Remember?
Unbelievable.
That was his message to the Rock. Rock ain't here.
That was a good move, though. I like that move that Logan just did right there.
The Allegiant is the Raider Stadium? I didn't know that.
Raider Nation, baby. Yeah, it's a good finisher. It's a solid finisher. I think this is going to be a very good match, actually.
Okay, Lacey Paul.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm calling Logan Paul's move since Lacey Evans is no longer here. My gosh, folks, my gosh. AJ Styles just got knocked out by Logan Paul with the women's right. Yep, calling it the women's right.
Yeah, I actually thought that Logan Paul was going to win, but now I'm not so sure.
Hey, Lacey Evans can do whatever she wants to do. She ain't here to do nothing about it. It's the women's right. And that's what I'm going to call it at WrestleMania. Matter of fact, I think we're going to put that on a shirt.
Maybe.
New merch coming soon. Logan Paul and the women's right.
And then you got him with the bandana, like the...
Yeah, we can't use his likeness though, but that's okay. Here we go. Black Mirror season 7. They were doing this with WWE superstars. Actually, I don't know if you saw that.
Yes, I saw it with Jey Uso.
Totally creepy, and I would absolutely do it. I like Black Mirror actually.
Yeah, I mean they're a little scary for me, but they've always been good.
Yeah, I have to catch up on season 7. Yeah, Black Mirror is pretty good. I would do it. The only problem is you're zoned out in real life, so you got to be in a room all by yourself. I don't trust nobody to be coming in there and be doing stuff.
So wait a minute. Three Kings said Logan is for the people. It's the civil right.
Well, all I'm going to say is that Logan Paul is going to lay the crooked road straight with that woman's right. Paul is actually getting a little agitated, but I'm wondering, is he really waiting for Roman Reigns, or is he waiting for his bestie, BFFE, CM Punky?
I don't know, but more and more I'm thinking.
Oh no, CM Punk is already there.
No,
maybe he's waiting for Seth Rollins.
No, well, I think that we're all going to be shocked when he walks out with Seth and helps Seth win. If he really did that, that would be so crazy.
Look, Seth Rollins over here talking about now you owe me a favor. That's weak sauce. He don't owe you nothing, partner. Nothing. I think this is weak sauce.
Okay.
Why you got that look on your face? You know something I don't know?
No, but I do want to change my prediction now because I thought I had Logan Paul for the win, but now it looks like AJ's going to win.
It could still happen. It could still happen. I don't want Logan Paul to win, ladies and gentlemen. I just believe that Logan Paul is going to win. I do.
Do.
Because I can see that Logan Paul is being positioned for another title. I don't really see that with AJ Styles right now. He was healed, now he's back to face. Like, I'm not quite sure what's happening with my man Styles. But with that said, I am of the belief that Logan Paul's going to get that dub.
Mm-hmm.
I got to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't think Lacey Evans cared either. You know, I'll tell you, the thing about Lacey Evans is that there was some potential. I was actually a fan of Lacey Evans. She was never a fan of Lacey Evans. She didn't seem like a terribly nice person and, in person.
I was a fan of hers for 5 minutes when she got real about mental illness and struggling with that and being vulnerable about that. That's my heart. That's what my other channel's about. So I was like, I got you. I'm here with you.
That is true.
And then she went ahead and just crapped all over that and put something stupid about mental illness on social media. And I was like, and now I'm done.
This is kind of crazy seeing Stone Cold and Stephanie sitting side by side as buddy. After everything they've been through over the years, it's so weird to me. I don't know if I can get used to that.
Hey. Calm it down. Dang, Lauren.
Yeah, I was not mad at Lacey Evans. She was a hard hitter. I liked her in the ring. I did. But they changed her character. It didn't fly with the fans. The fans turned on her. She got upset. She didn't know how to handle it. She got a little testy. It all went south. Okay, look
Is
at Main
this the
Event Jey
second time
Uso.
he's wearing all black?
Look at him. Look at where he's what. Look at how he's wearing.
He's not wearing no yeet nothing, y'all.
Look at how he's wearing them.
He ain't
Them colors
wearing
right there.
no yeet nothing, y'all. Not a yeet glasses, not a yeet shirt.
Nope. He looking real serious. He's over here just.
Wow.
He mean mugging.
And he is not yeeting. He looked like a bodyguard. Like, dang, fool, that's crazy.
He has
He
to
is
show.
not, yeah, he's like, I can't play with y'all right now.
Has to.
He got to look gangster. He got to be scary. Look at, he's doing the high fives on the DL. Look, okay, I can't act cool right now. I can't act cool right now. I'm going to do it.
There you go. There you go.
The dark side of Jey. New subscriber. Woohoo! Thanks, Road Dogs.
That's what I'm talking about. Road Dogs.
Woo. This is San Francisco Jey. This is just Jey Uso. Okay. Yeet.
You see what I'm saying? Look at that look on his face. He's trying to show some love.
Pretty Richie?
But he's trying to keep it.
He's like, yeah, no.
Locked in. Focused. Laser focus. I like it.
Do I look like a joke to you now? Huh? Look, Mike Cole got it right. Mr. Cole, I congratulate you.
Well, still can't do that.
No, because this is my bad arm. Ow, I can't even go that way.
Yeah,
that hurt. Just going that far. That was stupid. I'll have to do this. Yeah, it's okay. I'm a mess.
Facts, Lauren. Big. See, Lauren is in her bag today. You were talking
Come
it
on,
up.
Lauren.
You were talking it up.
Lauren, a former fighter title champion on this show.
That's true. That's true.
Ooh, Samantha said that's not Jey, that's Joshua.
You said Road Dogs the newest member. How come I didn't see that over here? I wanted to highlight that.
Road Dogs, it said new member. Oh, he doesn't look like a member. It doesn't look like a member. What happened? Or maybe that means that Road Dogs is going to become a member. I just say it said new member.
Maybe, but we got a super chat by J.R. Dugan. Yes, indeed, J.R. Let me go ahead and read this and hear what my man Jay's got to say. I think Gunther turned Jey into the right-hand man when he was with the bloodline. Abso-freaking-lutely. It had to be this way.
Testify.
This is the man that can beat Gunther. The other Jey, he couldn't do it 3 times already. Yeah, abso-freaking-lutely. Thank you very much, J.R. Dugan. Oh, my brother. Testify, like she said. Here we go. He's on the announce table. He's not in the ring.
Okay, Road Dogs, because it's supposed to turn your name green and give you a little picture of us, and we didn't see that, but maybe it will pop up a little later. Maybe it's loading slow.
He said, hit my music. There we go.
And he's like, nah, I'm going to play with y'all.
He's like, all right, y'all forced me into this. All right, there you go. Come on, baby. Let's get into it. What you got to say? We're almost 200, over 200 in here live across all streaming platforms. Thank y'all so much for joining us for Monday Night Raw. Alexis Turner is in the building. What is going on? Oh, you lost your dad.
I'm sorry. We will add you to the prayer list. I just wrote it down. We will be praying for you. I'm sorry. That's awful.
Yeah, that's terrible. I'm so sorry about that. Oh, man. That's tough. I hope you're doing better. And yeah, our thoughts and prayers are with your family. For real, for real. We're sorry about that, Alexis. Yeah, I see a little new neck tattoo. You're right.
Hmm?
Jay, you got the work over here. Hey, hold up.
Oh, what wrong? You mad? You mad, Gunther? Now, Gunther should come out and attack him, and they should be fighting and doing the separating thing that they always do.
Yeet. 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. All right. I mean, that's it. They don't say what they needed to say. Both men have come out here. They staked their claim. Is anybody's guess how it's going to go down? But I'm going to tell you right now, if Jey Uso don't walk out WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion, I'm walking out of WrestleMania.
They have a Jigglypuff with YEET glasses on it right there. Is that 3 Diglets? Let me see. Who's holding it up? Is that you, 3 Diglets?
Is that 3
I know.
Diglets?
Well, I know that
that's a Fiend fan right there.
That's a Fiend fan right there. That just actually gave me chills. Like, wait, somebody come back to the dead for tonight? No, but 3 Diglets, that's a Pokemon. So that was a Pokemon in the audience with YEET glasses on, and I know how much 3 Diglets loves Jey Uso, so I thought maybe that was his alter ego Pokemon.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, you know.
I don't know about all that, but speaking of 3 Diglets, 3 Diglets drop a super chat over here. This is what I'm talking about, 3 Diglets. What say you? Yeah, Jey Uso, Jey Uso trash. Can't wait for his little run to be over. Yeah, you go on and run yourself on over there to WrestleMania. Catch that beat down like you deserve, son. Let Gunther wipe his feet on your face.
He didn't say all that, did he?
Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Right there. If you look at it right there. Oh, it just faded. It just faded.
I'm tired of you adding extra
super
stuff
chat just
for
faded.
3 Diglets. That's cheating.
Getting some highlight right there. Honorable mention. Thank you very much, Sophie Dofi. You already know we love you. And to anybody that's lost some family members, lost friends, it sucks. There's really no way to say it. Grieving is done by everyone in different ways. And so we're just really, really grateful that you found it within your heart to come in here with us and spend a little bit of time. I hope we're able to take your mind off it for just a little bit. And we got plenty more for you. So come back in here for some yucks.
Yuck.
And we'll do what we can to keep your mind off of the bad stuff. So we love y'all. And our love and support goes to you all. 2 months in April. Oh, that's still fresh. That's still fresh. So sorry for your loss, Alexis Turner. So sorry for your loss. Don't encourage him. All right, I'm going to do what I can, son. I'm going to do what I can. All right, I'm caught up in the chat. There we go, right there. Check it out. Penta just dropped Dirty Daddy Dom. Now, we had predictions as well. We have a fatal 4-way, if I'm not mistaken, for the Intercontinental Championship. The current reigning, defending champion, Braun Breaker, flying through the air like Superman, just saw Carlito in half. I mean, it don't make no kind of sense what this man be doing. You know the kind of speed, momentum he had to have to fly halfway across? Okay. So we got Braun Breaker, Finn Balor, Dirty Daddy Dom, and Zero Mario Penta. I said what I said. She said what she said. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think Braun Breaker is going to retain at WrestleMania. I don't think he's going to retain. What do y'all think about that? You want Wingstop? I actually never had Wingstop. She used to love Wingstop. She said Wingstop. Oh,
Sophie Dopey, you are so foul.
Hold up. New Day attacking Braun Breaker backstage. Carlito's not doing anything of anything. I don't know what Carlito is doing.
At least have your apple to throw at him or something.
He sawed you in half, bro. Do something.
He sawed you in half?
Oh, they're taking him out, though. Finn Balor really getting aggressive. Get me a medic.
Give me a medic.
That's going to be my Jamie Noble. Every time somebody's getting beat down, get me a medic.
I wish some of y'all were coming to Vegas so we could see y'all out there. Nobody's going to Vegas. CW41, you ain't going either. You out here. Samantha Poole, you could do it. Just fly out. You know, Las Vegas is right up the street from New York.
I don't think that's at all accurate. The weather will be better, I'll tell you that much.
Right.
All right, so what do you think? George Lewis thinks that Braun's going to retain, huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would, Sophie Dopey. I could see them giving this to Penta. I could. I just don't think it's going to go that way. But I'm liking we're getting these matchups right now. We've got Penta versus Finn Balor. I can appreciate this.
Mm-hmm.
You're giving us what we need to see. Some last minute stuff. Get these feuds. Get it hyped. Get it all mixed in the bag. Thank y'all so much for joining us. If you are here live on any of these streaming platforms, we appreciate you spending your Monday night with us.
Yep.
I don't got Las Vegas money, especially in this economy. I hear you.
We hear you. That's why we weren't trying to go either, but we're stuck.
It's a tariff world out here. It's a tariff world. But tariffs are absolutely, they're my favorite word in the dictionary. If Kamala is going to be in the Hall of Fame, and so is China.
Your mouth gonna stay open for it.
A lot of people are talking about China. Sophie Dolphy, that's hard to say. We talked about that on the prediction show. We threw out some names. Just Alex mentioned it. I think it's a great option. I'm talking about Rusev.
Machka.
I can definitely see
the original Rusev, barefoot and all, with Lana.
With Lana.
Well,
I don't think he's gonna be barefoot because he did put on. Everybody that wrestles barefoot, something happens and they end up putting on boots, except for Riddle. Riddle stayed barefoot.
Then wear boots that look like it. Maybe Riddle will come out. No,
he's gonna have boots, but no, I think Rusev would be a good choice. We all know he's coming back. We also threw out the name of Aleister Black. I don't want Orton to lose, and I don't want Aleister to lose. I didn't like that option at all. I originally said Sami Zayn, but the thing is this. I got to think long term. I got to think Mania.
Right.
This is nothing against Sami Zayn. He's been in some big PLEs, but I think this deserves a return. If you're not going to get KO in this, I think you need some shock value. You need a surprise. You need something.
Yeah.
To get the people to go, oh, snap, he's back.
Right.
And look like he's ready and is going to be a monster. And if Rusev does return with Lana to face Orton, I have my money on Rusev for the win.
Yeah. I mean, I would love that. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but that's my fantasy booking. We don't know who it's going to be, so.
But I don't want. I don't want Orton to 1, 2, 3. I don't want him to tap out. I want him to pass out. I want Rusev to have him in the rack, and then he just passes out. That would be great. There's also been some rumors that we know match that's being entered into the WWE Hall of Fame is Bret Hart and Stone Cold. So this means that they're going to be there. I know some people have said that we might hear a Stone Cold music glass shatter at Mania. I don't know if that would be a possibility. I think that'd be great, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. We got you, Firefighter. We got you. All right, it's the A show over here. All right. Now let's go ahead and turn it down. Let's go ahead and turn these lights down a little bit. And let's get intimate right here with the A show. How y'all doing? Well, no, not going to do that. All right. We're back up. We're back up. We're back up. It was AJ After Dark. Yeah. It's time for that midnight hour. No. Oh my gosh. It's a family show. I can never do it. I can never do it. It's okay, Firefighter. You don't have to apologize for being a sensitive person. You are who you are. We love you for it. Yes, I have, Sophie Dophie. Yes, I have. Loving every minute of it. I'll tell you what. I just saw, I'm sure some of you saw on social media that balloon pop show. Well, it's whatever you want to call it, but it's like a dating show where you pop a balloon if you're not feeling somebody. So they made that into a Netflix show. So we watched a little bit of that last night. Had no idea Johnny Bananas was a contestant on there, and pretty much everybody had popped their balloon. And I didn't feel bad for Johnny at all. Johnny is just a consummate heel. I will never forgive him for what he did all those years ago. So that was interesting. Yeah, I'm not mad at the show. I like the honesty, like right out of the gate, because you go out with somebody that it's not compatible and you feel like you're wasting your time, at least in this respect, like right out the gate. But these people on these shows, they're a little out of pocket with how they feel. Like they're just rude. And I hate to say it like that. Oh, you're too short. Oh, I don't like that shirt. Oh, I don't like your. And I've seen some where they're like, oh, okay, you sound like you got a little bit of money. Can I get a new balloon? Like, what are we doing?
But how stupid is it? Let me get to my mic.
Get to your mic. Get to your mic.
The one where everybody was saying, well, I don't like the shirt. When we first started dating, you had one shirt I didn't like that I used to make fun of. Imagine had I been like, oh, I didn't like his shirt.
And I
never got to know you because of one shirt you own. What the dumb what?
Yeah, and I love that shirt. I rocked that shirt forever. Yeah, she hated that shirt. But it was fire. Literally had flames. Purple flames. Oh. Here, lift this part up again. Hold this part and lift this part up.
Are you saying the people can't hear me?
It's got to be right. There you go.
But I move around too much.
Yeah, it's got to be right up on you.
He is in amazing shape.
Who, Penta? Or Finn? Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
Saddle. Did I missed it? Saddle. Mario.
There you go. Oh, Finn Balor is. Yeah, Finn Balor tried to. Well, hey, for all we know, Finn Balor could be Americano. El Grande. It's possible. They're about the same build. They got the same washboard abs.
Okay, bodybuilder, we got you.
Penta low chubby. I wouldn't call him chubby. You could be thin, but you could be like skinny fat. He's like skinny fat. And that's okay. It's average. It's average. But he's still in good shape. Look, you got to be in good shape in order to do what these people do. Like you've seen some big people
for a little bit, but it's okay.
Who move. You got to be in some decent shape.
Just bored.
He's not like cut up like a Julian salad, but Yeah, I can see what you're saying. Yeah, she's walking in the boot. She just started walking a few days ago. Her doctor said, okay, let's get you in the boot. Let's get you walking. He would love to see her in a regular shoe, but slowly but surely.
I mean, the reality is, I don't know I mean, Vegas is a lot of walking, and Allegiant Stadium, I mean, it's a lot of stairs and stuff. So it may be a situation. I mean, I was thinking about using one of those mobility chairs because it's not good enough for me to be like doing Vegas walking. But we got to talk to them when we get there and make sure they have ADA accessible. It's just a whole thing. It's very complicated.
So we'll see. That's another reason why we're like, okay, this is not going to happen. She can't really walk around. And God forbid, when you're sitting there in the aisle and always people cross in front of you.
Step on your foot.
God forbid. So we'll see. We'll see. This is Bone Crusher. If you all don't know, I think a lot of you have seen her. Here's Bone Crusher. Where'd Stella go?
She went to hang out with Shy.
Over a pack of smokes.
She went to try to find The Rock. We'll see if she has any luck.
Look at that smile. Look at that doggy puppy smile. And they both got cut up this weekend. Got some puppy cuts, the summer cuts, because it's getting a little hot for them. They're getting a little shaggy, like Scooby-Doo. Like, zoinks!
Now, if my my foot gets hurt more while we're there, can I blame Three Diglets since he was the one that said, just walk it off? You got plenty of time. You'll be fine. Because I was listening to you, Three Diglets. You say that I always got something to say. I'm listening to you.
I don't know about all that. Good gracious. Yep, you noticed she been to the barber. She got cut up. Yeah, it was getting a little too warm for them. And especially in the studio, we got a lot of lights in here, and it gets it's a bit much, man. It's a bit much. So yeah, Bone Crusher the Punisher. You already know. Actually, don't
go. Now you tell me. Let me cancel the room.
Big toe. It's like Big Shaq.
Big toe.
Broke my big toe. Can't get to the free throw line. Don't hack a Shaq. Hurt my big toe.
Bone Crusher, funny name considering what happened to be.
Well, when you curb stomp a fool, this is what happens.
We do call her Bone Crusher for a reason. She got mad, tricked me.
She's adorable.
Did she come back upstairs and come outside the room?
Wait, Stella? I heard something. I don't know. Go check it out.
Oh, that's awful, Samantha. Where did she have that at?
Oh, gosh. I didn't need to read that. This is the whole reason why I can never be a doctor. Oh, that's terrible. I've seen some horrible things I can never unsee, and I wish I never saw. Oh, that's terrible.
Thank you. Good girl.
Was it at least a pinky toe? Don't tell me it was don't tell me it was the captain of the toes. Because that just sucks.
The rapper Bone Crusher.
She a rapper.
Oh, okay, Brandon Thomas. That's very sad.
Big toe. Dang. Ooh. I didn't need to hear that. I'm so sorry.
I know, right? Can we get back to the positive? Of course he would.
Yes, I would. Yes, I am. And yes, I would. I could not be a real life doctor because we're horrible on the inside. I don't like to see compound fractures and just, I get very, 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 very weak. I look, if I were a real life doctor, I would not be like House. I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you. It looks bad. You're probably going to die.
You're probably going to die.
But it's just a hangnail. Well, looks gangrenous to me. Like, I don't know.
Looks gangrene to me. I don't know.
It'd be terrible. You going to meet with your dietitian tomorrow, George Lewis? Well, I sincerely hope that goes well. I've also personal trained, and I will simply say that is one of the hardest things for people to deal with is your diet. It's very, very difficult. So I hope that goes well for you. I watched half of one, Pretty Richie. I just haven't. It's been, especially with her broken foot. It's been tough. It's been tough. We have a lot going on.
Tough.
We have a lot going on. Isn't that right, Bone Crusher? Give me my kisses. Give me my kisses.
You know, Three Diglets, I got to tell you, you know what you remind me of? There was an episode of, was it an episode of like Saturday Night Live or something? And Bob Newhart was on there. They sat down in the therapy office and she was like, well, doctor, and she starts telling him all his problems. And he's like, okay, well, quit it. Or was it stop it?
Stop it.
Well, stop it. But I feel, blah, 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 blah. Stop it. He just kept saying stop it to everything she said. That would be you.
That was the cure-all.
That would be the cure-all. Well, I really like to eat this. Well, stop it. That's his whole. I'm just summing up his whole entire advice.
All right, back to the action here. Finn Balor, Penta going at it. Good match.
Yes, Brandon Thomas, I told you. Yes.
Good match. I'm liking what I'm seeing here.
Yes, movie queen, I do.
Got that sling blade. Mm-hmm. My baby sis just gave me a little shout there through the text. Love you, love you, love you.
Love you, love you, love you.
Although it is hot up under these lights.
No, I was just thinking that I just realized you said a Tesla. We're going to get cussed out. People trying to run us off the road.
No, I got the whole thing wired. I got a Toyota sticker we're going to put in the back. It's going to be fun. All right, Finn Balor.
My car wasn't available. I guess my car wasn't available.
Nope, I looked. You already know that, movie queen. You already know that. Look at that. Carlito out there, apple in hand. Finally. Something is not going to be cool. That's not cool. Sling blade. Mm-hmm. I like it when he does that sling blade. Missile drop kick right there.
Oh, I agree, Lauren.
Lauren, I do want to hear some of the stuff that you have seen.
Hey, Danny, Truth Magnified. How are you?
As a nurse. All right, here he is. Braun Breaker is out
Braun
here.
Braun Breaker just came out to interrupt this fight between Finn.
Move.
You better run, Carlito. And
he learned from last week. He got out of there real quick.
There you go.
Okay, the referee just rung the bell. Outside interference. Interesting. This is what you got to do. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is it. This is the last chance to stake your claim. That's what you're going to do in this matchup. The entire Judgment Day going at Braun Breaker. This does not bode well for Breaker. Oh, a double spear. Double spear on Dom and Carlito. Oh, he's feeling it. He's looking at Penta. He's cut, though. He's bleeding.
I don't know if that's his blood. Why would it be his blood?
Oh, denied by Penta. Okay, he didn't get all of them, but it compensated. It compensated. Wasn't the worst thing I'd ever seen. The ref outside like, no, stop. Ref ain't doing nothing. And Penta takes out everybody. Braun Breaker, Judgment Day. Yeah.
Lauren Biggs, you a nurse? Why you ain't the Super Chat champion? playing. I bet you have. I bet you have.
Yeah, I want to hear it, but I don't want to hear it. First off, Movie Queen, I absolutely would survive the zombie apocalypse. And let me tell you why. I am excellent at axe throwing. Excellent.
He is. I am not, but he is.
So that would be my thing. I would be the axe guy. I'd be chopping up heads all the live long day. You don't want no piece of this.
I would just have to be the gun person because I'm not good at bow and arrows either.
Okay, here we go. Bianca, Io Sky talking to Bianca and Rhea Ripley. You keep forgetting that I'm the women's world champion.
Hey, W Nostalgic.
Let me read it in a deep voice.
Yes.
You push me out of the way of your petty fights like I mean nothing. But I'm the whole reason you're fighting in the first place because I have the one thing you both want.
Dun, dun, dun.
The Women's World Championship.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I'm done being ignored. I'm done being forgotten. Because you have to go through me to get this title. And I'm not afraid to take you both on to defend it. I've beaten both of you before, and I'll beat you both again. I like it. I like it, man. I like it.
Wow.
I like it. 3 Digglers with a big super chat right here. Yes, sir. For all my diabetics in the chat, if you eat sugar or carbs, your blood sugar goes up. You want to keep it down, so eat foods that has less of those 2 things I just mentioned. You understand that basic concept. Nerds! Nerds!
Or otherwise, stop it. Like I said. But wait, when you have diabetes, doesn't your blood sugar also go too low and you need to eat sugar to bring it up sometimes? Doesn't it work both ways?
Your body doesn't regulate the insulin, so it really just kind of depends on where you're at when you take your A1C. 3 Diglett says, EO sound like Corpse CA. Dang. I cannot speak to that. I won't speak to that. Because I have no idea what Corp CA sounds like, but I can't answer that. But I want to say thank you for your super chats. And
Absolutely.
I said the nerds, like
yes,
the original
Brandon Thomas, yes.
The original Revenge from the Nerds. The bully. Yes, I did hear Fluffy will be a part of it, and I'm happy about that. He's a big fan, and I'm glad that they partnered with him to be involved with WWE stuff. We're fans of Fluffy. We love to have him on the show.
Oh, Danny, let me give you props.
What's
let me
up,
give
Danny?
you props because I'm pre-diabetic too this last time I went to the doctor. And I've been, for the most part, I have my routine down in the morning. You know, he'll make me, because we both have our protein shakes in the morning. And then, you know, I'll plan to have like my salad with whatever protein in it for lunch. But there are times where I just want some sweets and I just don't care. And then the next day I'm like, or right after, I'm like, damn it. Was that really worth it? Like I need, you know, so for the most part, I've changed I used to love to just go get me fettuccine Alfredo. I don't ask you for that.
Alfredo.
Like I'm a pasta person. So I really did try to, and I have cut a lot of that back, but you just cut it out. And
You've
so
got
3
to
Diglets
cut
is the right.
it.
You the GOAT.
Yeah. Look at that right here. United States Championship, LA Knight, Jacob Fatu. WWE Women's Championship is on the line. Is it going to be Tiffy time or is it all about the Queen, Charlotte Flair?
Woo! Are you lying, 3 Kings? You ain't never said that before.
The World Heavyweight Championship. We're talking about a Gunther, your reigning defending champion, going against Main Event Jey Uso. Telling you, man. Jey Uso don't win. It's a riot.
T-Man, you ain't going to see that because I'm mad at him.
Who you mad at?
The Rock.
Yeah. Women's Tag Team Championship right there. We already synced them earlier tonight. Liv Morgan, Raquel going against Lyra and Bayley. Sin City Street Fight. Damian Priest
Street Fight
against One-Eyed Willie. Drew McIntyre.
Arr.
He got his patch. Intercontinental Championship match, fatal 4-way. And you usually got to pay double for that kind of action, Cotton.
Yeah.
Penta, Braun, Finn, Dirty Daddy Dom. And I already said who's winning that. And then, of course, we saw these two guys earlier tonight as well. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. What are you doing?
What is she doing?
I give me one too many snacks.
Why, she's over there hungover?
No more snackies for you.
There's little bones everywhere. Or what you want?
Yeah, we got snack bones everywhere. It's
Oh,
crazy.
3 Diglets came in. What another super chat. Yes, movie queen. Yes.
And they abandoned me.
I did abandon. I could only watch so much stuff, and they only had me for so long. But then when you started watching the other stuff, I'd come back in and watch it with you sometime.
They abandoned me. Yes, we all watched The Walking Dead. We started off together, then they left me to watch it by myself, and I've had to watch all iterations. I have not watched the Daryl one yet. That's on the DVR, waiting to be watched. Roman Reigns hasn't showed up yet. Look at Paul Heyman.
Absolutely, Sophie Dopey.
Oh, wait. Car showing up. CM Punk just sat down to Paul Heyman. Next to Paul Heyman, hold on. And this has got awkward.
I feel like we're having a bromance cheating situation.
This just got awkward. He's like, dude. Roman. Punk over here messing everything up. Why I gotta keep doing this? Now I want Roman Reigns to win.
Now.
Just because he keeps messing up the rotation.
I don't know, but did you see his chat?
Okay, here he comes right now. Oh, if I can get to your super chat right there. Oh, here we go. B, it can only get too low if you're on meds and eating right. If you're eating right, it's low, but if you're on meds, it goes even lower because it's already low. That's why it's a trap.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
It's a trap. That's Star Wars right there.
Oh, that sucks, Samantha. I didn't know that. That sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that your pancreas gave up on you, but I want you to know we'll be your pancreas from now on. We'll never give up on you. We'll be your pancreas, your liver, your appendix.
We're going to be her pancreas?
Hmm?
I don't think I've ever heard anything like that in my life.
Colon, that's okay. That's right. She treats me like her colon on the floor with the cucarachas. I'm over here saying that we're going to sustain your life.
Okay.
Thank you very much, 3 Diglets. That's a big super chat, and I'm glad you super chatted that to highlight that. And he would know. He would know. This is the guns of the Navarone right here.
Gonna be the kidney.
The kidney. You're type 1. Type 1 is pretty common, actually.
Right, Jossie? That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I watched The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. The funny thing about The Walking Dead, and I'm not quite sure, I asked her at one point, I'm like, is this how it really would be? Like, is everybody just at a point where we're all going to be in these factions of just weirdos trying to run stuff? And I'm like, we all have this virus. We're all going to turn into zombies. Can we just work together and figure this out?
So here's the thing. If you ever watched Walking Dead before COVID, ain't no way on God's green earth that during COVID, while you're driving around and there's no one really on the city because everyone's supposed to be home, but you needed to run to get something, did you not look around at that point when you're hearing all these deaths and start going, okay, so we would take this store right here, or we would set ourselves up over here because then we would have weapons and food. But if we, everybody you did that. And I just want to say, I think I would want to take a Walmart because a lot of Walmarts have weapons, plus they have food, and you could lock yourself in a pharmacy. And then if somebody die, you just kill them because you have the weapons in there. But then other people, you know what I mean? Make sure.
Yes. And I'd be like Victor Strand.
But the thing is that everybody's got to sleep separate. Because even when you love somebody, if they die in the middle of the night, you screwed.
Oh, we saw that. We saw that in when they were in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody died, and all of a sudden just,
Yep.
I'm just letting you know right now, I love you. But if you turn, I will put a knife directly through your skull.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Then I cut off your head and I put it on the mantle. Because you be my trophy wife. Okay.
See, now that's a dad joke.
Here we go. 3 Kings with a big super chat. And again, thank y'all so much for supporting us like you do. I found out when I took my asphalt dive. Oof.
That was awful.
Oof. You didn't need to say it like that. I found out when I took my asphalt dive, slowed down the healing process. I got the patch to monitor 24/7. Take metformin and Jardiance right now.
He said he's now diabetic too.
Yeah, it's funny how you don't realize you're something until you go in for a test for something else. And they're like, by the by. And you're like, wait, what? I am? Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I'm glad that you can kind of make light of it now. When you first told us about that, I couldn't even imagine. I couldn't even imagine. So my brother, by the way, that stuff aside, as far as your exterior physical self is concerned, are you doing better now? Are you back to 100%, 99.9, like some hand sandy?
Yeah, a lot of people didn't make it past Glenn, I gotta tell you, but I hung in there for another season or 2 after Glenn's death.
Mm-hmm.
He still watch it.
Roman Reigns is not taking the microphone.
Roman Reigns.
He took the microphone from somebody else and he's side-eyeing Paul Heyman. He's like, you're cheating some of them. Wow.
Dump my husband for Roman Reigns. Wow. You see that sign right there?
Roman Reigns got like 12 kids, baby. He literally is. He got
like 12 kids.
He is a tribal chief
all by himself.
Movie queen, I don't know what chicken spaghetti or Frito pie is. I used to eat sloppy joes all the time. I actually, back in college, we did a competition of sloppy joes. So me and some friends, we would go over to other friends' houses and we would have sloppy joe cooking contests. And actually that was a lot of fun. What is spaghetti, chicken, and Frito pie?
Who are you talking to?
Only 3 episodes of The Walking Dead.
Anthony.
I know that's right. Yeah, The Walking Dead isn't for everybody. It's a lot to get into right now. You really should have had to have started earlier on. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this look that Paul Heyman is giving Roman Reigns.
Oh, wow. The only person you had left?
Wow. Paul Heyman is in his bag right now. I love it. I love it.
Oh no. Oh, road dogs. I have had that. My mom be making that. Like for family parties
Wow.
sometimes.
How are they bleeping this on Netflix?
I don't know.
What are we even paying for? This is Netflix. You know what kind of programming they got on Netflix?
I can't even see the girl. I only see the sign. Don't even know what she looked like.
Yeah, something like that. He like Nick Cannon, all right.
He ain't like Nick Cannon.
Yeah.
He got like 6 or 7 kids.
But it's all
Come
by
on
one,
now.
by
one person.
By one woman. Yeah.
He ain't out here trying to build some kind of
I don't know what Nick
world
Cannon is
domination or something.
doing. Spread his seed every which way. You should understand that, Roman. It was a favor that was owed. Absolutely agree with that. Come on, Roman. Don't be like that, dog.
Is me.
Oh, Roman salty. He looked right into the camera and said that.
Ooh. Take it, Roman.
Your dumbass favor. And here comes Seth.
Of course.
Just Rollins. Let me go ahead and get to the super chat right here by the Three Kings as the revolutionary, the visionary comes prancing his little self out here. Yes, indeed, Three Kings, a year to heal fully. But I'm cool for the most part. 3 different skin grafts feel a little leathery.
Oh.
Could be worse, so I'll take it. Waiting for my two-faced villain arc. Facts.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you like?
Are you two-faced half and half here? That is a great chance to go villain.
But like in the Christian Bale one, like is all this? It's all like, are you Harvey Dent? Like I can see.
That's what I'm thinking. He's a black
That's
Harvey Dent.
That's kind of wild. But legitimately, seriously, I'm so glad that you're better. I know that was hell going through that. Yeah, I don't even want to imagine what that was like. So I'm so glad that you're much better, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I can't even imagine.
3 Diglets is the Riddler of the group.
Chicken spaghetti is tetrazzini. I've never had tetrazzini. Actually, you ever had tetrazzini? Chicken spaghetti?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't like chicken in my spaghetti. I want my spaghetti to be spaghetti and my chicken to be chicken.
Spaghetti and meatballs?
Spaghetti and meatballs are different. That goes. There's a texture that goes.
You don't want chunks of chicken in your spaghetti?
I don't want chewy chicken in my spaghetti. It's messing up my flow.
She doesn't like textures, layers. I love layers.
Just like I don't like nuts in my ice cream. It ain't right. Soft is soft, hard is hard.
But you gotta have some nuts in your ice cream, baby. Yeah.
Jack Antoff. Actually, that was Austin.
I'm just saying. Nothing wrong with some nuts in your ice cream.
Oh, you have a Leatherface buttocks?
Okay, well, that's already split down the middle. You're already half and half. So, is it
But I'm
like left cheek, right cheek? Because
that's funny,
cool.
Lauren Biggs, because my bestie tells me I'm her Harley Quinn. How will I used to be? I feel like I've gone back to being Dr. Quinn.
I can sort of get behind this outfit, but he just ruined it with the shoes. Like we were there, and then the shoes came into play, and I'm like, no. Seth is definitely saying I want to be an astronaut.
Mm-hmm.
He's been giving that for a while.
Right? Three Kings said I'm the burnt ass man.
Is that right? Ass man! I joke, right arm and lower back and butt talk.
Butt talk.
Burned me in the butt talk. I'm not a smart man, but I know what being burned by asphalt is. Thank you for that super chat, Three Kings. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Spaghetti and Guilt Tricking goes crazy, though. I am not mad at it. Those are two things I don't even eat. But if I did, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Right.
Everybody with their man buns. Why they come out in the exact same? Why are all the people that are against one another coming out color and hair coordinated?
Like,
what is this?
Maybe they're teasing a Shield reunion.
I don't know what's going on here, dude.
Mox comes out.
But they get.
My God.
Mox ain't got no hair no more.
No, he doesn't. He says Seth got that Kanye outfit on. He just mixed in the black Ku Klux Klan.
I was about to say Kanye outfit. Now he's missing a point. Seth said there can be only one.
Three Kings. I have a feeling that Three Diglets wears a man bun. I don't know why.
Wise Man, he is dishonorable as they come. He is a scumbag, and I expect nothing from him.
He said Paul Heyman is a dishonorable scumbag.
He didn't agree to that.
Look at Paul Heyman.
Planned it. Oh.
He's like, don't listen to this guy.
Seth is just all in everybody's ear.
Yeah, he's stirring the pot. He's a crap kicker.
Pot.
We need 9 more super chats. Oh. Yeah, we do. Oh. We're close. We do need that.
Close.
We have a goal.
9 more super chats, people.
We need 9 more super chats.
We need some walking around money, Vegas. We sure didn't know we was going. That was not the plan, Stan.
10 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Oh, snap. Roman just said Seth Rollins is right. He's turning to Paul Heyman. Hold the phone here, people.
You about to hit Seth.
Oh!
Come on, man. Come on, Seth.
Roman just took out Seth Rollins.
Oh, he hit that shoulder hard.
We're seeing Punk out. Cue the music.
Oh, he gonna spear Paul. He gonna spear Paul. He ain't cool with you either. He about to knock you down too.
Oh, he just laid hands on Paul Heyman. Roman just pushed. Oh gosh. Oh. And here comes CM Punk.
Thank you, M Pound Cake.
All right, now they're getting into it. I'll tell you the real tragedy here, man. These man buns coming undone. Paul Heyman is disheveled, crying in the corner.
He just kicked the microphone at Roman. He's telling him what happened like he didn't see it. We all saw it, Paul. You don't have to tell him.
Oh, spear!
Oh.
Roman Reigns just speared CM Punk out of his pink shoes.
Yeah, this confirms that Reigns is not winning.
Wait, I hear something. Rollins back in the ring. Oh! Oh my gosh! Again! Seth Rollins rocks Roman Reigns with a chair shot to the back.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
Wow. Wow. Now look, he's gonna go to Paul Heyman. Do you owe me a favor now? Do you owe me a favor now?
My gosh.
There you go.
Now this is a very unhinged Seth freaking Rollins, and I'm here for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now this guy
And
might
this guy
go all
over
the way.
here.
All right, drop the rates. Raw's over. We saw the credits. Drop the rates for how you feel about Monday Night Raw. Let me see what the people got to say. We got
You
some
are
more super
not
chats I can come
lying,
in here.
3 Diglets. I for sure feel like that felt way shorter than that didn't even feel like 2 hours and 25 minutes.
No, it did not. No,
Wow.
it absolutely did not. Let me go ahead and see what the Three Kings got to say. It took 4 months into 2025, but Seth finally put on a good fit. Yeah, I wasn't mad at the outfit except the shoes.
Yeah.
Shoes were a bit much for me. But yeah, this is actually probably the best fit he's had thus far. Agreed. Something he finally didn't have to borrow from his wife. All right. All right. Still okay. Okay, that's really funny. Hold on, let me get back there. That's really funny. This just confirmed Steel Chair will be inducted into the 2025 Hall of Fame. Lauren Biggs is hilarious. All right, rates are coming in hot. Here we go. Thank y'all so much for joining us across all streaming platforms. Raw just ended. The rates are coming in. 8.5 for George Lewis. Samantha Poole gives it a 9. Michael Thomas a 7.5. Fareed Saeed an 8. Jay Hicks a 7. Justin Hollicrane said a perfect 10. And that is just 2. Yeet! 8 out of 10 for J.R. Dugan. Tyrell Bree, Black Panther gives it a perfect 10. Road Dogs. Come on, Road Dogs. Gives it a 6. Said it was all right. It was all right. Patrick Case gives it an 8.5. Firefighter Jimmy says it's a 10 for me for that ending. W Nostalgic 7.5. Jody Bennett, woo! Gives it a 7.8 out of 10. Grade A. 8.492 out of 10. I feel you pretty, Richie.
Yeah.
T-Man says 7.1. Anthony an 8. Raw says, Lauren Biggs says Raw was a 6.5 curb stomps out of 10. Three Diglett says this was worse than mid. This was just 5.5 on that Richter scale. Jay gives it a 7. Rick RT gives it a 6. Jody Bennett for the stream, a 1 million trillion kafillion. And I appreciate that, Jody Bennett. Alexis Turner, 10. And Pound Cake 82, 8.5. So what say you? What is your rating? What is your hot take for Monday Night Raw? And how you feel about going into WrestleMania?
I'm going to give it a 7.5.
Okay.
Still don't feel super excited about Mania. There was nothing on here that blew my mind. It wasn't the best Raw of the year. It wasn't even as good as the Raw that debuted on Netflix. And so even though there were some good moments and it flew by and I didn't hate it, part of it flowing by is that I'm in here talking to y'all and y'all keep us entertained. And I am not that much more excited to go. And you should have me be like, on the edge of my seat. So, the ending was fine, but I'm just saying 7.5 for me.
Okay. Okay. No yeet. Team Yo No Yeet. Consider J part. It was short and simple tonight. 7 out of 10 for Chris Wrestling Views. What's going on, Chris Wrestling
Chris.
Views?
How are you?
Glad you could join us. You might have been in here earlier, but thank you for slipping into the chat. Just Alex said, the ending was fan-frigging-tastic. The opener promo with Gunther was great. The rest, meh.
Yeah.
So, I'm giving it, bam, a 7. I think that's fair. Let me go ahead and lay it on you.
Lay it on me, baby.
Monday Night Raw was all right.
It was all right.
I think everybody did what they needed to do to put one last stake on their claim for WrestleMania. Like, hey guys, look at our match. Everybody, but tune into our match. Like this is what Raw was.
Except for that we didn't see Io and Bianca and Rhea. And
No, not at all.
But
no, not at all. We got a promo, which is fine. I appreciate the good promos. The beginning, it started off great. It ended great. Everything in the middle, everybody did what they needed to do. But I wouldn't say I judge shows like we were talking about The Walking Dead earlier. I judge a show on if it's DVR worthy. If I'm going to take the time to program my DVR to record this so that I don't miss a single episode, I would not have been mad if I missed this episode. I could have catch the highlights on YouTube and I would have been just as satisfied. So I've said this a million times and I'm going to keep saying it. That's the thing that I miss about the Attitude Era. The Monday Night War era. Well, let me just say another way. That's what I missed about the Monday Night War era. Everything was must-see television. Because you didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? You were just in for whatever you were in for. And they just went with everything because they were fighting for their life, their livelihood, their existence. And so they just had to, it was like COVID. Out of necessity comes invention. It's a very simple formula. Right now, nobody has a WWE on notice. Nobody. They're partnering. They're doing well. I don't know what's going on with what we've been calling AEW. A few years ago, it was a different story. But nobody's got them on notice. So they don't have the feet to the fire to really, they're just kind of coasting along. And so that's why it's an okay show. They're not programming with the intent of like, this could be our last show. So let's just go out with a bang and let's give these people something they've never seen before. They're not doing it like that. And that's kind of sad.
What's really interesting about that is that to me, there was a part of WWE, which we've talked about on our podcast before, when the Attitude Era turned into the Jackass Era. And you were just doing the dumbest stuff you could, desperate to get attention and willing to do anything and see how far you could push anything to try and get people to watch you instead. And I feel like AEW is a Jackass show. people doing outrageous dumb stunts, setting each other on fire with blowtorches in desperation. Say, hey, look at me. I'm setting myself on fire. We almost killed somebody every week.
Yeah, but also at the same time, I think the level, and this is to The Rock's credit. The caliber of stars that were built back then is a little bit different than today.
Mhm.
You've got some big stars. Don't misunderstand what I'm saying. And they've always been mid carders, but it's like it's crazy because you can go on to A&E and you can see WWE Rivals or the Dark Side of the Ring, whatever you watch, and they're showing you stuff you used to watch, and you're like, dang, this was must see television. Like these were the stuff. You know what I mean? Even on Monday Night Raw and on SmackDown, like you not everything hit. I'm not romanticizing it, but what I'm saying is, like an Eddie Guerrero coming out in the lowrider, hey, it was a different time, and I don't feel like a lot of these main roster stars are hitting the same way. And I think if they were, this might have been a different Raw. It might have felt different, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we were able to do that, Alexis. Again, our heart and our prayers. We're Christian folks, so when we say it's not just lip service, we mean it. We say we're praying for you. We're definitely praying for you. So I want you to know that. Good. I was live on your TikTok doing my Raw watch along. Yeah, we keep meaning to set up our TikTok, and then they banned it, and then we stopped doing it. So I think we're gonna do that. But actually, that'd be a good time to try this Friday. If we do,
Oh yeah, might as well.
We do end up doing what we're gonna do.
Uh-huh.
All right, 3 Diglets. You got a super chat. Let me see what you got. You know what? I noticed something. All right, hear me out. I'm always excited for Mania every year. And every year I'm disappointed. So what makes this year any different? Thanks, Ria. Thanks, Paul Levesque.
But why is this all on Rhea? Why is the entire WrestleMania on Rhea?
Because she sucks. Hot tour.
Ain't nothing sucky about Rhea.
Russia number 1, Iran number 1, Rhea Ripley, hot tour.
Hot tour.
That's a big super chat right there. I'm hoping that this year's Mania is, I'm going in with low expectations, and I'm hoping that I come out going,
Very
okay,
low.
they did the dang thing for WrestleMania. That's my hope. But I'm not going to lie to y'all. I'm not going into this Mania with any aspirations of this is going to be the fierest of Manias of all time. I'm just not.
And if I recall correctly, Allegiant is one of the stadiums that you ain't got no Wi-Fi up in there.
Yeah, no, it was terrible.
Yeah, we couldn't go live for a minute. We had to record our reactions and post them later.
Yeah, it was some kind of weird black box up in there. It was terrible.
There's no Wi-Fi in there.
It's like going into a Walmart.
Hot tour.
I'm sick of Rhea. Everybody's kind of sick of Rhea. Happy birthday. Oh,
I'm not sick of Rhea.
I do want to hold on because I see
I think so, George.
A birthday shout. We owed a birthday shout. Hold on.
Wow, three kings. Wow. You know what? I think it looks exciting, Justin. I'm ready. NXT is always exciting. They always deliver. I don't remember ever us watching an NXT PLE and saying we were disappointed.
Always delivers.
And when we saw it in person, the New Year's Evil, I would love to go and see NXT in person. Like, I've been begging him for us to spend some time in Florida just so we could go in person more often because they are good.
And just so we can knock on the door of a one Mr. Sophie Dophie. We know you're in there.
There's quite a few Florida people up in here.
You know, this is a few days ago, so we want to go ahead and give a belated birthday shout out at the 2 hour 39 minute mark to Taquan Edwards asking, hey, A and B combos, can I get a birthday shout, please? So this was, this was a few days ago. So we want to go ahead and give a belated birthday shout to Taquan Edwards.
Oh, happy birthday. Let me give you a birthday song. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long.
Hey! Happy belated birthday to Taquan Edwards. Thank you very much for watching and being a part of the program.
What up, Stacks? Ria's over the top compared to how she was a year or two ago. She's verging on cringe a lot with her ways to me as a final Raw before Mania. They didn't do anything really to wet our lips here. No, they did not. It's interesting that it's interesting how people will be all about people and then start turning on her. I don't really think too many people had her for the win, did they? When we were in the prediction show, like a lot of people in the chat. I don't know. But how many people here feel that way about Mommy Ria? Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, I think you're right about that, actually. That's a fair point. Lauren Biggs, what you said about the lackluster bill for Mania, I kind of thought the same thing. I kept saying, like we said, spaghetti earlier, like you're just throwing spaghetti on the wall and seeing what sticks, and you're basically saying like they just threw darts at a wall to see what, like what they hit. Yeah, I don't disagree. I mean, I think every single person that's on the card, they're good wrestlers, and I'm just hoping that these would be good matches. But my thing is this. We know we're going to get some decent matches. I'm not overly concerned with that. I've said this too many times. It's about WrestleMania being what we have seen it be in the past, a spectacle. That's what I expect for WrestleMania. I expect from a PLE what I'm not going to get on a weekly show. That's the point of a PLE.
Right. Stuff you don't get.
And the grandest stage of them all needs to deliver in a way that no other PLE does for the entire year. That is what's on the back and on the shoulders of a WrestleMania. And that is what I am not feeling right now.
Yeah.
And that's their fault.
Right.
Because you delivered. You gave us 40 years of WrestleManias. So you cannot tell me that you don't do that.
Does anybody in here just feel like WrestleMania is this Friday?
Like it's weird, right? Like it's weird.
I know we're talking about it, but I just don't feel like it.
Mommy Ria broke the internet and you folded, Jody. I'm not mad at it. That's what she do. All right, Justin Hollicrane, have a fantastic week.
Yes,
thank you for joining us. I do have to walk the channel mascots. It is getting late. So let me go ahead and see. We've got another super chat right here by the Three Kings. Yes, indeed. Rhea has been in every women's title match since SummerSlam and lost all of them between August to January. One on Netflix day one, lost in February, and back in the title match again. I just want some rotation. Okay? Don't mess up the rotation.
Don't mess up the rotation.
You're lucky at my boy. Okay? Don't mess up the rotation.
And because we're at the end of the show, let me tell you that 3 Diglets has retained the fighter title tonight.
Congratulations to 3 Diglets for the retention of the fighter title. Now, just so you all know, that's on the line every single time we go live. The big dog is when we do the big PLEs. Just Alex right here has said that he is live in 20 minutes. Please go show some love into his chat. Drop a little coinage. Make sure you hit that thumbs up on that like. That's family right there. Take good care of them. Roland Berg gives it a perfect 10.
3 Diglets, I'm trying not to call you mid. I'm not trying not to say it's a mid title. Just saying.
Yeah, Lauren Biggs, you said it. The Women's IC Championship and the U.S. titles, because you've got the Women's IC Champion in a tag match.
Right.
Like
No, it's not making any sense. They're treating their titles like they don't matter. So I don't know why you're not putting them on people that you're not invested in. It doesn't make any kind of sense to me. Also, The Super Chat championship title will be on the line this weekend when we do go live after the shows to review the shows and give you our 2 cents. The Super Chat champion will be on the line. So 3 Kings, be ready to defend both nights. You got to defend 2 nights in a row.
Danny Truth Magnified, good to see you. Agreed. Does not feel like WrestleMania week. For the first time in 30 plus years as a fan, I felt like this. And that's saying a lot. And that's sad. That's really, really sad. 3 Diglett says, let's be honest. Was Rhea ever in an exciting storyline? I mean, legit. All right. I felt she got saved with the Judgment Day thing. And even that was going under until Finn joined and Edge got kicked out. And Dom Dom made her exciting.
I loved her in NXT. I loved her battle with with Charlotte. Loved the fact that her and Bianca were going to get back to it. I just don't feel the same way. Like, to me, Rhea and Damian were the most exciting thing about the Judgment Day, and you completely feel that they're the worst things about the Judgment Day. I'm sure Damian is under Rhea for you. Not like that. But
Easy.
That's okay because we could agree to disagree, and I know you wear a man bun.
What I don't love about it, and I will say this much, is the fact that both Rhea and Charlotte have bogarted their way back into the front of the line to get a title shot. When, in my opinion, they don't deserve it. Now, I understand Charlotte won. I get it. She has the right to face whatever champion she wants to face. What I'm saying is the chief argument people have had with Charlotte is that no matter what happens with her, she's always put at the front of the line when it comes to a title picture. Listen, you're going to come back, win Mania. You're going to go to Mania. I mean, you're going to win the Rumble. You're going to go to Mania. You're going to win the whole damn thing. That's just what we do for Charlotte. And a lot of people got an issue with her. And that's the same thing going on with Ria Ripley. You ain't need to stick your nose up in this business. You lost, sister. And you know what they used to do back in the day? Back in the line. Unless you had a rematch clause. I missed the rematch clause, but those are gone. Back in the line.
3 Kings, it only dragged too long because Rhea was out injured. So they had to drag it out waiting for her injury to get back. That's not anybody's fault. I think they did the best they could considering she was carrying Liv was carrying a storyline about someone who wasn't around. Like Cody's doing now. You couldn't see her. Also, when I say that you're going to defend it on both nights, what we could do is we could total everything. So even if you're still holding it at the end of Saturday night, we could continue on the super chats to the next day. So like if you bet however much on night 1, night 2, you're starting off with that same number. And then at the end of the night, if you're still the highest giver, then you would retain. So you're defending it both nights, but your money will carry over to the next day.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'll tell you another thing that I missed, and we'll get out of here about the rematch clause, is it meant something because you had a legitimate claim if you lost and you had a gripe and you wanted a rematch, and there's always somebody else who's going to come up and be the number 1 contender. But the thing is, if you lost that rematch, back in the line.
Yeah.
There was something to be said, and it made more sense, and it made it easier for somebody that lost the title to get back up in there because you do have a legitimate claim with your rematch clause.
Yeah.
But now you don't, and you just writing your name on a contract like it means something. Hold on. I just saw it. It just disappeared.
I see this right here. Okay, wait.
Right,
wait. Have you ever just gone cross-eyed trying to see a gnat? Like, wait.
Yeah, we can see it over there. All right. So I want to go ahead and thank our mod squad for keeping an eye on everything. I did see a bot in there and y'all done got it. Thank you very much to our mod squad. To our members, we hope that you enjoyed your members only special reaction. We will have another little something for you guys this week. If we do in fact hit the road, either by boat, by plane, by train, by automobile, planes, train, automobiles, whatever it is.
Trains, and automobiles.
We'll be doing some recording of that. We'll have some special behind the scenes footage. We may or may not go live depending on where we are. We want to make sure we give you guys the best that we can give you. bring you along with us. So we'll see. We're still mulling and discussing the deets of that.
All right, Chris, this means you gotta be showing up for our whole shows, man. You can't just be popping in,
You gotta be
last
careful.
20, 30 minutes, a couple days, we go live a lot. So I need you in here more now that you're a mod.
All right. But be careful. You can't just be putting people on timeout because you disagree with them. Like they got to be out of pocket.
Yeah, we can't putting people on timeout just because they annoy you or disagree. They really got to be
That's not what the Mod Squad is all about.
They really got to be like trolling, cussing somebody out, being crazy, bullying, something,
So
racist, something crazy.
We'll give it a shot.
All right.
Don't make us regret it. We love you. Thank you very much to our subscribers. We would not be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you. We are trying to double our subscribership by the end of the year. Please tell a friend, tell a family member, come on in here. If you were new, thank you so much for joining us. It's a bop. All right. We family. It's a bop. It's a bop. That's what
It's the bop. It's the bop.
We family up in here. We try to have a good time, try to have a clean show. We get a little cheeky with it, but the reality is there's a lot of people doing this in this space. We understand that. We're not ignorant to that. And there's room for all at the table. We're not everybody's cup of tea, but for those that joined us, we sincerely hope that you enjoyed what you tasted on. Steve Weiser.
Hey, man.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm a sweet tea, baby.
Not mad at that. To every single person that reached deep down into the pocket and said, because we love you, we want to support you with that super chat. Thank you so much. Because you absolutely do not have to do that. And you go above and beyond. And speaking of, we have another super chat right here by our fighter title, which I'm glad you like that moniker. The fighter title.
I don't know if he liked it or was laughing at it, but it's yours.
He liked it. It's hard to recreate yourself in such a short amount of time. Hell, even Bray got released for a while after he created the likes of The Fiend. By God,
God,
it's The Fiend.
True story.
Which we never thought that was going to happen. We were so shocked.
So shocked.
When that actually went down. People get tired quick, so you have to adapt. Sorry, Ria. Cake nice, though. It's cake by the ocean.
So you think that she needs to come out as something else, huh?
I don't know.
She has changed. I mean, Ria Ripley originally came out blonde. She didn't look nothing like this. This is more of her actual personality. So I don't know how much she would change. She's definitely trying to go heel because people are turning on her. We'll see.
That's a good question. I don't know if I can really see her doing something else. I don't know if I'd want to see her doing something else.
Yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Food for thought.
Yeah, actually, that's you give me a lot of food for thought on that one. Thank you, Three Diggers, for that big super chat. I'm going to go ahead and walk these channel mascots. So thank you very much to every single person. Our GOATs, our OGs. You already know who you are.
OG, triple OG.
We appreciate y'all so much. We hope we will see you in Just Alex's live. He'll be live very shortly. So I think that's about it. I sincerely hope that we are number one in your hearts. Y'all already know you're number one in ours. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each and every one of you guys.
Thank
so we
you,
appreciate
for
y'all
real.
so much.
Thank you.
Keep us in your prayers as well for everybody that's going through something. Please know you're not alone. We got you. We're thinking about you. If you lost anybody, if you're having a hard day, your boss is pissing you off, whatever the case may be.
Whatever it is.
Three Diglets, you decided to have a cheat meal above and beyond what you wanted to do. Whatever it is that you guys are going with, we mean that sincerely. We're here for you. And we hope that we're able to take your mind off of whatever it is that you're going through, if not for a little bit. So that's our goal. And we hope you enjoyed yourself. So come back with some more A&B combos, Wrestling Edition. Come back for some more A&B combos, Wrestling Edition.
Praying for you, Firefighter Jimmy, and your girlfriend. You
already know that, Firefighter Jimmy. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. And we will see you all
later this week.
All right. Bye.
Bye.